right now. I just wanna hear mine. 'Cause I know what you like, boy. You're mine. Can't make you like, boy. 내지난 날들은 눈 뜨면 있는 군. High boy 너무 원해. High boy 내가 전해. And we can go high. 말해봐, yeah, 느껴봐. Take me to the sky. You know a happy boy. 내가 말해봐, yeah, 느껴봐. Take me to the sky. You know a happy boy.
Yellow. Long time no see Twitch chat. Not long enough though. I hate you guys. But I must stream for this DSG versus TSM day. And that's why I'm here. Don't get it twisted. It's not like I like you guys or anything, you sassy bakas. Oh wow, a lot of people subbing. Mr. Cheese, thank you for the 11 months. King Thunderbolt. Thank you for the sub. Super Saiyan, 17 months. Atro JY, Fuse Titanium, Moons 20, Wendy Miku, Isabel. Sherms, Curly Nugget, Musty Goat, Hawk 2K, Rennie Sares, Abs Master, Battle Gnome, and Zero Requiem 2. Thank you for the sub. So yeah, our game is in 50 minutes, so we got some time. Joshua Raid, thank you for the 39 months. Jesus Christ, man, 39 months. That's not just 3 years. It's 3 years plus 2 years while I was away on Facebook. So it's 5 years. Bro, you gotta move on, man. Thank you for the 5 years of support. Shmal, Panda, Nathalis, Maifi, Dante, Shiroya. Dante with 37 months, bro. This guy's also been watching me for 5 years. 5 years? You can have a whole relationship, a marriage, and a child in that time span. I haven't done any of those, but you could have. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been doing that. I guess I've been streaming for a while, huh? Good God, 5 years. I'm sure there's like a sub with like almost 7 years or something. Those are rare. I think there's a guy called Tree Stumped. I think he's on 7 years. Isn't it 3 years? No, because 2 years of it I was at Facebook. So they started watching 5 years ago. Those, are you paying the girls? No. I don't got that kind of money. Yesterday I announced the DSG GC team. And the reception has been very positive, so that makes me happy. And there's been some like discourse around it, but I would say they are the vocal minority. Honestly, they're not that vocal. There's like some chatter about it, but I definitely would rather just focus on all the positive support people have been giving because I really appreciate it. That's very kind of them. Hang on. Dog. Chill for me. I'm dog sitting. I said chill for me. I'm dog sitting. Hello, Tupperware. That's my IGL. Hey. Hey, you gotta chill. Alright, I need a stream. Alright? You gotta calm down, alright? That was in. DSG just played TSM on the 15th. Yeah, that's crazy. We have 4 different games and 3 in a month, but we only have 2 different opponents. That's a great question. That's a great question. Why are you playing TSM again, huh? Why, Crash? Can you tell me? Oh, okay, you're real cute. Why are you playing TSM again? Well, luckily for us, our game against TSM was really close. So we have a chance. And the last time we played TSM, our sub have only been playing with us for a couple of days. And he was on like a guest PC. So I'm hoping the results today is different. Okay, you can sit here. You can sit there. All right, just no funny business. All right, so I think we have a chance today. I'm very excited. And if we lose today, that means we had 4 straight losses in a row, and I'm gonna kick someone. I'm gonna say it now. Someone's getting kicked. I don't know who, but someone needs to go. Someone needs to be the scapegoat for everything. Someone needs to be the scapegoat. I also think it's unfair because, like, everyone's a little like sad about the losses, but realistically, over the last month, we had 3 losses. We won 2 and then lost 3. 2 of those 3 losses was against the number 1 team, and the one other loss was to overtime. So it feels like we've just been taking L's, and we have, but I think the team is still better than people think we are. It's just that we lost 1 close game, and then we had to play the number 1 team and get stomped twice in a row. So I'm still cautiously optimistic. Obviously, we do want to be able to contend with M80. So, the Moist team, Moist Moguls actually gave them a pretty hard time. And if Moist can do it, we can do it. Not that, Moist is bad or anything, but it's more like, I think when we go into the M80 matches thinking they're untouchable, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Also, OXG took a map off the guard as well, and what made it really close. And we rode that exact same OXG roster at open qualifiers, right? So we can definitely do it. We're just it just seems like we're a little frazzled right now, which is understandable. We had a player change in the middle of the season, so that the role that everyone was practicing got mixed up. So this season might just be a wash at this point, which is okay because there's a more important season coming up. But yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just looking towards season 2, and figuring out what our roster is gonna really look at like. So we'll see. Split 2, yeah, split 2. Split 2. Yesterday we announced our GC roster. I'm still very pleased about my golden check mark. I know it seems something like superficial to be proud about, but I love that golden check mark. That's a nice golden check mark. So we have Jody, Kaide, Sydney, Tenzin, and Miss Tupperware playing in the GC Open qualifiers April 4th. So that'll be fun. Obviously, there was some backlash about it, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. I'm still keeping my eye open on the GC scene. I actually approached a team from Thailand and was interested in signing them for Game Changers because I wanted to explore like the Asian market. Because I feel like with my DCG men's team, I kind of have like the NA market a little bit. So I was looking into the Thai market. And like, there's a lot of conversations going on, right? And I don't make any of it public. I know I tweeted like a month ago, I'm looking for a GC player. And I announced this team, and people think, oh, was it all just like a publicity stunt? Did you actually have any intention? And yes, this team does not replace like a team of players who want to make pro play their living, you know? Because realistically, Jody, Kaide, and Sydney cannot dedicate time to practice for 8 hours a day while balancing a streaming life and a content creation life, right? But maybe like after this, Tenzin or Tupperware definitely might. I mean, maybe she'll stay pro. Maybe she'll be more interested in content creation. Same with Tenzin. Like, does she want to actually give pro a try? Because Tenzin, I feel like, is good enough. And she has played in GC tournaments before and have done well. So this is definitely more of a temporary thing because I couldn't realistically get a full team of serious players in under a month, like 3 weeks, right? I think I would just feel bad if I baited any players into joining and be like, I got nothing planned really. And yeah. So I just hope it's a positive experience for everyone. And I know one criticism is that I'm taking away spots from other GC players. And I just want to say to that the tournament is an open qualifier. There's no spots. Anyone can sign up. You don't have to sign up for this tournament through an org or through like DSG. You can literally just sign up. It's an open qualifier. You could get 4 buddies and sign up to the next one. They won't stop you. Anyone can do it. So I just don't really understand the people who are upset about me taking a spot from someone else. It's an open tournament. And also if they're talking about like the DSG team, it's also my spot. It's my company. I can't do whatever I want. There's no, you can't guilt trip me into putting you on my team. I don't understand. And also, final thing, the spot is still like actively being looked into. Like Quarter Jade is not going to spend her next 2 years practicing every day, right? If I am getting into like GC2 or GC3 or GC next year, like, you're not competing with Quarter Jade for that spot, you know? It was either a temporary fun meme clout team or no team. This is not meant to replace a team of players who just want to compete, right? So hopefully that clears things up. Again, it's an open qualifier tournament. Originally, they had 32 teams. And I asked, was it first come, first serve? And they're like, yeah, it's first come, first serve. By the sign up is open for 5 days. On the third day, there were still spots available. because I was super nervous. I'm like, oh my god, did I not make it? Am I still okay? Is there still spots? I asked on the third day. They're like, yeah, no, we still got room, bro. And I filled it out. And on the fourth day, it filled up. And then they started like a wait list of a few teams. And they're like, hey, Riot, can we get 60 more slots? And then Riot granted those spots. And then the other problems happen where it's like, oh, we actually don't have 48 teams. So like we need to get more teams to sign up now so that we can like reach the 48 team cap and have like more inclusion. And that's what ended up happening. So there was a lot of spots available for the entire event. Nothing was taken away from anyone. So I don't know. I'm trying to be understanding, but it just seems very odd to me that there was even any problems with this. And regarding like me not signing anyone who like everyone who responded to the tweet for the men's team, I probably DM'd exchange messages with like 30 pro players, and I think only one of them ended up on the team. The other 29, it's like no big deal. Like my conversation with those guys went way further, and at the very end, it's like, sorry, Ocean's just gonna like figure things out now. And nobody had a problem with that, right? They all understood it's like that's how teams work. Sometimes you get on team, sometimes you get a trial, sometimes you don't make it through. So yeah, it was definitely a different experience. I thought this one would go easier, but I actually feel like this one's way more stressful. Mainly because I'm also the team manager. I'm literally in the Discord with like 20-year-old like girls, and they're like signing up for their team, and I'm this like 30-year-old man signing up for my team. Like, okay, so what's the process like? What kind of forms should I fill out? Because most of these teams are just like 5 like friends playing together. And I'm in the Discord asking questions like, okay, if I sign up on this day, will this be okay? What about streaming rules? How are the scrims going to be streamed? Isn't that against the rules? Don't you need consent? Yes. That's why we ask for consent. That's another thing where it's like, hey, DSG's breaking rules. They're streaming scrims. It's like, that's not a rule. There's no rule book on scrims, right? I mean, besides showing up on time and don't leak what you don't have permission to leak. And it's like it was like every time, like Lydia Tupperware is responsible for like finding scrims, and she always tells them, it's like, hey, this is gonna be streamed, right? And apparently a lot of teams are like, yeah, we know, that's why we want to scrim you guys. We want some eyeballs on our team. So it feels like everyone is like, I'm a big proponent of finding like scenarios where everyone's winning, and this feels like everyone's winning. Like the opponents are winning, the players are getting experiences, like the coach Lydia's getting, as much as I like hate using the word, like some exposure. I don't like using the word exposure because it's like, hey, here's your payment, it's some exposure. But I just like being able to showcase talented people. And like there are just some people who would find a way to be upset about that. Right? Is there a rank requirement for GC? Yeah, Ascendant. Yeah, it's like I like win-win-win-win situations, right? And right now it feels like that, but the online like discourse has added stress to some of like the players on the team because they feel like pressure. It's like, oh, are we not supposed to be here? Are we not welcome here? And I feel really bad about that, right? And it's also pressure on Tupperware as well because it's like she's actually from the space. So I think that's the only thing that's been a little stressful for me. Hello, Ken Pecky. Thank you for teaching my GC IGL yesterday. Now, if you could just throw today for me, that'd be really helpful. Look, Ken Pecky, you throw the game, and maybe we got a spot for you on DSG next split. Maybe. That's a joke, right, Games? That's a joke. I'm hoping Ken Pecky doesn't show up today. I'm hoping Can't Pecky shows up today. Probably watch with Tarek. I mean, he watches every game. I'm sure he'll want to watch. Look, guys, if we lose today, then we have more time. Toast, the criticism was not talking about GC spot, but a spot that could be salaried going to streamers. But no one's getting salaried on this team either. There's no money. There's no money. There's no money. Whose salary? Not my salary. I'm down $500,000 this year. Who's paying that? They might not know that. See, again, like I can understand that thinking if I didn't outright say no pay, but I can ask Tarek to raid your stream if we win, which I will. I will ask him. And even with this tweet, I had people saying like, wow, that's really fucked up that you would take advantage of women, but you pay your men's team. Like, there's no winning. There's no winning. I try my best. But again, I recognize that it's just like a minority of people that thinks like this, and that overall the sentiment has been super supportive. So I really appreciate everyone like cheering on the girls. Yeah. This is for the record, DSG is not like a real esports org yet. We have made $0 and 100% of the money has literally come from my personal bank account, you know. There's no investors' money, there's no other income, we're not shilling anything. Man, you changed the header. Exalt. I think Exalt is such a great entertainer. And I have no doubt he'll still continue to be successful. And who knows, maybe down the road we'll meet again. But one thing I'm getting used to is the idea of like, you can't get attached to your players too much, unfortunately. Because every time like Ocean, like he's not planning to like make any big changes, but like sometimes I would have conversation with him like, oh, you know, what happens if this happens and what happens if this happens? Well, he's like, well, if that happens, then we might have to like replace this person with that person. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You can't give away one of my kids, right? But that's what esports is, right? So I think esports is interesting in that players change extremely often compared to traditional sports. Like in traditional sports, like players still move around. But for example, LeBron James was with the Cleveland Cavaliers for what, 6 years, and then Miami for 3 years, and then Cavaliers for 3 years, and then Lakers for like 4 years, right? Like when they change teams, it's usually in like 4 or 5 years interval, especially if they're the star player. But in esports, I think only Faker really comes to mind as someone who has stayed with a team for a long time, right? Like Tens is on Sentinels for the last, how long? 2 years? Before that, he was Cloud9. Bjergsen, yeah, Bjergsen's a big one. He was with TSM for so long. But notice how 80% of chat is saying Bjergsen. It's because there's not a lot of options, right? Like everyone knows the big names because there's like, you can count like maybe 5 or 6 of them. Kobe Bryant, Lakers. Michael Jordan, Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, Raptors. Tim Duncan. Tony, what's his name? Tony Sopranos? No, not Tony Soprano. It's Tony Parker. There you go. And I'm just naming basketball. But when it comes to esports, it's like you got your Bjergsens, you got your Faker. Definitely much rarer in esports. So I don't know. One bad BO3 and team change. Yeah, I mean, the lock-in event wasn't even like considered. It's not like the World Championship, right? It was literally one tournament, one BO1 tournament to kick off the season, and Cloud9 kicked half their team, right? Some has been on Energy for a while. Yeah, Som's another one. I think Energy definitely loves Som. I mean, everyone loves Som. And also, okay, let me see here. I think there's a big reason why Som is like in all the big NRG content. Okay. This might sound fucked, but this is 100% of NRG's YouTube content. And this is 99% of NRG's YouTube content. That's a joke. Artist is pretty funny. I'm kidding. I'm just a big fan of Som. And he's also just really good at the game too. Like I think Som is one of the best examples of the most balanced Valorant player / content creator. He's on a pro team. He's good at it. He's got a good stream, and he's got a good YouTube channel. Like he's the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet of like an ideal Valorant content creator. No bro online yet. God damn. His last title is You're Late. I'm late. We know that, Tarek. You've been late to every fucking stream. I had to call him to wake up for like the Sentinel versus Fnatic game. Who do you think will make the low bracket run? G2. What? I don't know, maybe. My confidence is at an all-time low. I can't even shit talk other teams anymore. We took 3 giant L's. I forgot what it was like to win, man. I'll be honest. The last time we won was against OR Esports and Mad Lions. The only 2 teams we beat are the 11th and 12th team. I need to know my place in the world. I'm not him anymore. I never was him. I just thought I was him after we beat Mad Lions and OR Esports back to back. But now I'm realizing maybe I'm not him.
Needs to bounce back with a good performance here. I think beating FaZe definitely get that kind of the motivation behind you that you can still hang with the best and and kind of replicate that early season form that we saw from him. So hopefully we can see G2 bounce back, but I don't.
20 minutes till show start. Oh, that's enough time to react to a race video on YouTube. Blind dating 7 glow up girls. Who is not in therapy? Who has not orgasmed? Ranking Disney adults. Rating 10 girls by looks and personality. How are you supposed to do personality?
Welcome.
Let's do a chat.
Good humans.
Here's another episode of Versus One, and if you've ever wanted to be in a Jubilee episode, make sure you fill out the casting link below because we want you in here.
And I also just love Instagram stalking you guys.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Enjoy.
Oh, it was just really stressful. During, I was like, I feel like such a bad person. At this point, if I hear another guy rate a girl, I'm gonna like smack him upside the head and be like, no, bad.
What's more important to you, looks or personality?
Personality, because looks go away.
What's more important to you guys? For me, it would be boob size. But you guys knew that about me.
I would say like 60-40, maybe 70-30, maybe like between those two.
What are these numbers? What are you, a mathematician?
Yeah, totally.
Oh wow, they just get strolled out in front of him, getting straight to it. I like that. I would be so intimidated if I was this guy. You have to rate these women in front of them. Can I do this behind like a one-way glass, one-way mirror? I can't do this in front of the girls. Ah!
Now I feel threatened.
So starting on the woman furthest on the left, I want you to rate them by their physical attractiveness on a scale of 1 to 10.
This is fucked. This is fucked. This is wrong. Keep going though.
Go for it.
Okay. I really like her hair color, but I generally go for like more of a natural look.
What?
Sick.
I think she looks great. I think she's put in great work on her makeup. She's got eyeliner, popping red lipstick.
Really like
10
her
out of
hair
10.
color, but I generally go for like more of a natural look. 6. She's a really good smile, pretty hair, so like it.
Oh, she's got a cutesy vibe going on. Like, she's got big old cheeks, and I love her hair. 10 out of 10, because all women are queens. Okay, do we want to realistically rate this? I'll be honest.
I really.
If we're just going by physical looks, that's an 8 to me, man. I mean, I just think women are all beautiful. That's an 8 for me.
Really like her hair color, but I generally go for like more of a natural look. 6. She's a really good smile.
Look at that smile. She's cute. She's cute. She looks like she has a great personality. That's a 9 for me.
Pretty hair, so like a 8, 9.
He did seem very nervous. I saw at one point he like took a deep breath.
Oh. She's got really pretty eyes. 5, 6.
Really pretty eyes. 5. Oh, this is fucked, man. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. You're so brave, sir. You're so brave.
I like her glasses. Those are really cool.
Is this rate the looks or rate the glasses? Is that the only thing you could have said?
Wow, this is really hard. Good eyes, good eye contact, good smile.
I made really long eye contact with him. I don't know, I like blacked out a little bit.
Just not my type, personally. 4, 5. I think I gravitate to somebody who's a little shorter. She's cute. She's got a good smile. 7. I'm gonna say like 6 or 7. 5. Just again, I like longer hair.
I shaved my head recently. People get a little intimidated, and I think that it's not for everybody.
All I can say is this man is brave. He's a brave man for doing this in a video that would be seen by millions around the world. He's a brave man.
I felt like a kind of a misogynistic, terrible human being.
It's definitely. I understand, like, it is not. I think we all, as a society, understand you're not supposed to rate other human beings because it's like rude, and especially not based on their personal looks purely. And this man is like put in that position, right, where he's also like, he's got to be honest. So yeah, like, he understands that he's not supposed to be doing this and it's subjective, and he's being as honest as he can be. So that's why I'm like, yo, you're a brave man, bro. You're a brave man. And this is why people watch this. It's like, hell no, I don't want to be in this situation, but I will love to watch someone else be in this very uncomfortable situation.
It's not a good feeling.
Oh. he doesn't see their face as he's talking to them. Interesting. Well, okay, this part will be interesting because he actually doesn't know who he's talking to. He might be like, okay, there are this girl I find really attractive, and this girl I don't find attractive. They should have done this segment first. Actually true. Maybe. Yeah, actually true. I don't know what would be better. I'm sure they thought about this. Like, I'm sure the director of this video thought about which one to do first.
It's like Christmas.
A weird Christmas present.
That was subjectifying, my bad. Hi, girl number one.
Hi.
Can I get a...
Oh, that. Okay, that made me uncomfortable. Cause he kind of was talking to himself. I was like, oh, it's like Christmas. I don't know what I'm gonna get. But and then she said, oh, that's a weird thing to say. And he's like, oh man, did I come off as like, oh, these women are presents. Girl number one's my Christmas present. I can't wait to unbox it. And he realized how that may have come off and like instantly said, my bad. That's funny.
Get a real name?
Yeah, my name's Angela.
Hi, Angela. Andrew, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Andrew. You know, I think it's always interesting, just like even retrospectively, to look back and see how people perceive you whenever they don't know you.
You don't know how I perceive you yet, though.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be fun to watch the video, you know?
I feel like there might be a little war for power that would break out pretty quick. Probably a 5.
Again, this is all subjective to his taste. She does seem like a strong woman. Like, she came and was like, that's a weird thing to say. And that is, you know, she's a queen for saying that because women are not present for you to open, Andrew. But he probably picked up on that. It's like, oh, she's the kind of girl that does not take shit and will call you out. And maybe he's not into that. I don't know. I'm making all of this up. I just met all these people.
I have a couple of really close friends. We're probably going to Europe this summer. I'm really excited for it.
You should be. It's so amazing. Where are you going to go?
We need to like figure out the details.
So you're spontaneous?
Yes. Are you?
Yeah, very much so. I love that. 8.
Number one girl. Number one girl. Look, you shouldn't jump to conclusions or make rash decisions. But she's the number one girl. I'm calling it now.
I'd rate it an 8. When was the last relationship you were in?
I've never really been in one, so what about you?
About a year ago. Didn't feel like there was a spark as much.
What would you describe the color green to a blind person?
I don't think I would, because I don't think at that point it matters, you know?
It matters.
It was good. It was bad. It was like a 6.
I'm trembling like a leaf.
I'm like just now getting acclimated and kind of used to not having a mental breakdown.
I think I am having a mental breakdown. You know what you're passionate about?
Yeah, eventually I'd love to work with something with like humane societies or nature conservation.
Well, that's what I want to do.
Okay, why? Oh, okay. Oh. There's a lot to unpack here. I'm curious as to like why she's so nervous. Like, does she want to date him or something? Because the way she's behaving, she's like really into him. Because this isn't like, oh, come to this show and compete against 9 girls to date this guy. This is more like, hey, come stand here and a guy rates you on your personality and your looks. But she's like, she's trying to like, you know, get something going. She's rizzing him up.
Actually.
It was a good one. It just felt comfortable. It's like 10:30 at night and you're just chilling on the open road. What's your song?
It's this Christian song. It's called Reckless Love.
So you're a Christian?
Yes, I am.
That's
Are
cool.
you?
Yeah, I grew up in the church. I like had to step back from it all and redo it all.
I was the same way too. I grew up, you know, knowing God, but it took me having my own personal experience to understand him better and love him more.
I like that one. That was a 9. Easy.
Wow.
She was open and it was personal.
Oh, look at that. See, guys, it's not just about looks. She's religious. He's religious.
You have big family, small family?
I'd say like medium size. I'm the middle child. I have
You're
4
middle child?
siblings.
There was no real like excitement.
I like to go thrifting,
I love thrifting.
and it's like a good way to spend my day without like spending a lot of money.
LA
Go
is
to
the place to thrift. Everything felt really calming, so I would have given that one like 8.5.
You cook Indian food?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, I love to cook. A 7.
I'm Dora.
Dora?
Yeah.
Like Dora the Explorer?
Yes.
Oh man, Andrew, I bet she's never heard that one before. I bet you're the first guy she's met in her 20 years of existing to make a Dora the Explorer reference.
Or do you like to explore?
I like
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Like, it's, if it was the first time she heard that, I can get how that would be funny. But you have to understand, if you meet a girl called Dora, that is the lowest hanging fruit that she probably have heard time and time again.
traveling alone, honestly.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah. Where's your accent from?
I was born in London.
So I thought.
I visit and they think I'm really American, but then when I'm here, they think I'm like the most British ever.
Solid 9.5.
Wow.
He was direct and like had a good energy, but it wasn't overwhelming, but it was engaging.
You only get to meet one girl, either the girl that you rated the highest by looks or the highest by personality.
Look, I have the power of seeing everything. You know, but I am curious as to what he will pick. Because, if you guys recall, at the very beginning, he said he's 70% personality, 30% look. But I think if he had this knowledge, he would go for girl number 2. But he doesn't have that knowledge because he doesn't know the personality and the looks matching up, right? So,
Who would it be?
I would say the girl I rated by looks. I like.
oh man, you are so honest that I can't even be mad, bro. I'll be honest. It's like, yeah, you're just really honest about who you are, and I can respect that. You're so brave.
Liked her energy just from looking at her. Generally, it would be by personality, but for that specific case, I feel like that's somebody I would actually want to sit down and talk to and get.
Maybe it's because he knows who he rated the highest, right? Like, he took an assessment and he's like, honestly, I don't care if the other girls are like the 9s. This girl is fine. And even if like this, like my fourth choice has like a 9 out personality, I like the looks of this girl. So he knows what he's getting with the looks. He does not know what he's getting with the personality.
To know more, and I would want it to be longer than 5 minutes.
Hi.
Hi again.
Hello.
Hello. Did I rate her a 9 or an 8?
8.5.
8.5. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere around
Okay. Thanks.
there. You're welcome.
8.5 is good. All right, let me teach you. Let me teach the men in chat, the boys in chat about girls. You always gotta you can't give them the world, Now that I own a GC team, I must preface this by saying this is all ironic and tongue-in-cheek, and that's not actually how I view women. But here's the thing with ladies. You can't let them know that you're completely into them, You gotta make them work for a little. You gotta make them be the one to chase you, and that way you hold all the power.
Do you want to know what he rated you based on personality?
Yes.
He rated you an 8.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. I feel like it's kind of hard because it's like a 5-minute conversation. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys want to look at each other?
Yeah, that'd be really.
Yeah.
Why do they have to look at well, I get maybe they just look at each other, but like they know what each other looks like. Also, this is so clears in chat. We're starting, boss. Good luck, man. And if you have time to type in my chat, and you have time to hit up a death match. Good luck, Joseph. But let me finish looking at women real quick. Your boss is busy.
Great.
Let's do it.
Oh, thank God.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What happens now?
I don't know.
Ooh, uncomfortable. Ah, she's
I like
giving
your eyes. Good
her
stuff.
his phone for her number.
It's really
A
hard.
white
With
t-shirt.
rating somebody on a number scale is kind of a insulting thing to do. A lot of people, they may actually take that number to heart and be like, oh, I am valued at a whatever. But you can't give a 1 to 10 number on all the intricacies and like great things about a human being.
All right, now show us the reaction of every woman to the rating. Show us the reaction. That's what I care about.
It feels pretty good. Makes me a little, it's like an ego boost, I guess.
This guy's still on his intro screen. God damn, bro.
For whatever reason, they
Right.
played it 3 times this year, but they didn't play it once.
Ascent, Fracture, Lotus. All right. We got more important things.
You're going to give him a call?
If he gives me a call first.
Ooh.
When he was rating you off by looks.
It was really uncomfortable. I didn't want to make eye contact because I didn't want to, I don't know, eye contact can be really intimidating, but it's also like a really vulnerable thing.
Well, it was different because this time it was like happening right in front of your face. Kind of happens every day, you just don't know.
How did you feel about the date?
I could tell he was a very like genuine person. Like he actually cared about asking questions and getting to know me.
You know, the weird thing was after all this, I kind of was like hyping myself up. Whatever the number is, you're like worth more. So I guess that's a little empowerment.
Can I just say, as a girl, I really don't know how it'd feel getting rated on my looks.
Ooh.
Very brave.
Also, I feel like my superpower is my personality, so.
So kudos to all of our cast. If you are interested in being in one of our videos as well, make sure you fill out the casting link below, but also just follow us on Instagram. That's actually where we're finding so many of you guys. And thank you for being a part of this.
Everyone who participated.
Men rank themselves by penile size?
Instead of just trying to make it work, how can we make it work its best? How can we bring it to the highest level of possible play?
Yeah, and something to make note of DSG too is Ziff is on a different role. Ziff did a role swap, and that's huge to do mid-season. And before Ziff was playing on Sentinel, and now on Flash supporting, initiating. And to me, the initiator is the heart of the team. It's a super important role. So I think that's why I said before that DSG was a little bit off, and I think it's going to be a totally different gameplay that we see from them today. They've had the time that they need to prepare for this match. Steel is the big brain of the team, and I'm very confident that
Come on, we need a win!
That was also the point that I wanted to bring up because they said it in the little video that we got to watch is Steel and also the game plan for both teams. The reason why they're in the lower bracket is because they consider all the plans that they had for that match and for the preparation, the upper bracket, they couldn't really execute it the way that they wanted, and things didn't really go the way that they were expecting. So now it's going to fall down to who is going to be able to finally get their game plan going on, who's going to play their own game, and who's going to just have to follow along. It would be so interesting to see DSG because we know how close it was and the potential is there, the pistols are there, everything seems to be in place. This is the point where now they have to show their results.
Show the results!
That we heard the most
Please!
in the interview and that I mentioned, they won every pistol. Pistols are random. It's 50-50. It can go either way. They won every pistol. They won 6 and the second round. So like TSM is saying, if they just get a pistol, it could go a different way for them. That's going to be super important. But also, I
believe it was Ziff that was saying that Steel has a game plan. He goes in there knowing what they want to do, probably has the first 4 or 5 rounds planned out. I wouldn't be surprised if not. And so if his teammates were a little bit off and not feeling it, and like they said, one mistake after another, like going in too far, forgetting a flash, these are crucial mistakes that they can't let happen today.
Cannot let it happen.
To do because again, DSG is definitely got the big brains behind the scenes, both Steel as their in-game leader and Ocean as their coach. We've talked about it all season long, the ability to take young talent and mold it, and not only that, to adapt game plans and strategies to the opponents that they're playing against. And honestly, I'm looking at this map pool, I gotta be honest, I feel like this does work really nicely for Disguised. I think they're in a pretty good position. Map 3 is
I appreciate you, Bach. You're huffing that copium like I am.
I don't know if we're even going to get there, but we'll have to kick things off with our first map in the series. As I'm told, it's just about ready to go live. We'll kick things over to the casters, Dust and Shift. Guys, what do you think?
Lots of things to think about. I think the best way to summarize it, for at least me, and I'll let you have your rant here, Dust. For TSM, it's one of two things. When they played Disguised last time, they were the
DSG win.
DSG win.
DSG win.
Let's fucking go. How are the nerves holding up?
I've made my peace with this season. Look, you sometimes you win some, sometimes you dim some. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Oh, nice.
We weren't supposed to even be here. I know it's disappointing to lose a few games, but that's only because people think we're the best. Okay? We made mid-season face-off, alright? Where's Shopify Rebellion? You see them, Tarek? Where are they?
True. And they were favorites.
Where's Mad Lions, huh?
They're mad.
Where's OR Esports, huh?
Oof, don't bring them up.
We weren't even supposed to be here. We already won.
Getting here was the goal.
Yeah. And we got even further than anyone ever expected us to go.
I like the way you're thinking.
You're looking very right. And that's an interesting point because, oddly enough, we were there when Riku got his debut, being joined into this DSG roster. We're like, who is he? What is he going to do? And we were honestly, I think, pretty impressed with the new guy playing the Sentinel role. And for what it's worth, and on this map in Week 5 when these two teams had played, Riku was a huge win condition for getting doubles and solo holding on to sides.
You see what's happening? We cooked up a new strat.
Steel is on initiator. Riku is on controller. Steel got promoted. He promoted himself.
He's gonna be in there with the men in the trenches.
But the crazy thing is, he had a history of being a Jet Sova main. That was kind of the 2 HTs rotate.
Here we go, baby.
He does have some experience having played Omen.
Whoa! What the fuck is this overlay?
He's only played Astra
oh yeah, it's new.
Holy shit! This is futuristic.
Here we go, baby.
Looks like they're gearing up for something maybe a little hot and heavy towards the A side. Remember, last time these two teams played against each other Disguised.
Look at this guy. Look at he's gonna throw an eye. Where's he throwing that eye to you? What's he gonna see?
A lot of nothing.
Look, he just lost a util for 1 bullet.
Yeah, just to echo, I really did like the sentiment from the desk saying that Disguised.
Remember, we went 6 for 6 on pistols against TSM.
Exactly how that unfolds. Again, this was a tight
Okay, let's see.
Smoke out, dashing on
You guys are weak on pistol. We know.
Same pistol success that they found versus TSM in Week 5.
You guys are not good enough to be pistoling against us. Guess who's there? It's Steel. Whoppa!
By Steel, who tries to give it a go, but the pop flash doesn't quite work out, and TSM get first blood.
Good damage.
Good big damage. Collectively, it's like one person. Guess who's holding down mid? It's Zip, baby.
Ooh, Riku on
What's up? Sit down, GMD. Sit down, Nature. Oh God, it's Can't Pecky. Is it Can't Pecky or Can't Pecky today?
You can't say that. You're not saying that no more now.
So Disguised continue to look really solid in the pistol, and that wasn't necessarily.
Now we do what we do on pistols, but on gun round.
Riku getting 2 kills in the process of the actual hold itself.
Yeah, indeed. And here's the thing:
the pistol streak continues.
Split and really throughout this midseason face-offs between between us and between the desk is that Disguise passes the eye test in a lot of ways. Like, we know that Steel's a very good veteran.
We're angry.
We know this team
We're upset today. We've been disrespected for too long.
But he just hasn't lived up
Oh, I like this new disguise.
Oh man, we're mad. We're mad. Look at them trying to 4-man push.
blowing up. It's now time to see if, you know, clear.
Wait, Steel's dead again? Huh? What happened to him?
One for one, though.
Gets the defense in for TSM to go 1-for-1.
Wait,
It was a Guardian that
he's on
eventually
entry.
finding the kill,
Where'd he
but
go?
Steel drops, and now one of your main pieces of initiation are off the table as Disguise are looking to maybe
We got clear. It's okay.
That's true.
2-2 split up on Eco. This is they're cooking.
It's called the ballerina, the tutu.
Come out on main though from Guimond to try to slow this A progression down, but this might even just
Beep, 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 beep. Any bitches here? No bitches. We can go.
Information on all the close corners to start giving them some space. And meanwhile, the defense is just kind of packed up together on catwalk, which is great because it allows them to bounce either direction very quickly and be very responsive. So this is the kind of game that
We know you're there. We saw your thick thighs, Jet.
keeps their attention, but that spike is certainly going to find an empty B
Rotate,
side.
rotate, rotate, rotate. Go, 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 go.
Shots right there from Riku actually does force TSM off of the retreat from mid to lean at this A defense. So
Run, Riku. But then
Frag
come
out,
back
frag
and
out.
shoot. Come on, Riku, you got this. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da.
Ooh, Rico on controller?
Okay.
Okay.
3 kills now for Riku in the round. 5 total. 1 off of getting a very early Cosmic Divide as Gomond will just be left to his own devices here at mid.
Well, what you gonna do, man?
And so, like,
There's a bomb. You gotta defuse the bomb.
really impressive decision making from Riku throughout
You
the
gotta
entire
defuse the
sequence.
bomb,
Like, just
Omen.
getting the read,
Ba, 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 ba.
using really good maneuvers just to stay out of trouble, because he easily could have gotten overwhelmed, swarmed, taken out, lost his rifle. You know, then that starts taking away some of the economy of Disguise. Maybe it gives TSM a free weapon. Like, there could have been some things.
Oh, we have Astra ult. And you know what we're gonna do with it, don't you?
Slowly but surely gets all the frags and turns this round into an easy conversion.
Because
for
I
the
don't.
squad,
That's why I'm
as
asking.
that will put Disguised up 2-0. So, again, we talked about pistol rounds on the desk, how successful Disguise were in getting all of them. They're doing it again here.
Sure are. Now you got 3 Bulldogs, a Guardian, and a Ghost, which is formidable in nature, considering that there are 4 light armors being purchased here for TSM. It's really all they can afford. So you've got rifles and an Odin.
What's up? What's up?
McClear's looking to get aggressive.
What's up, Corey? Are you looking high? You looking low?
Kind of waiting for maybe the knife and
Looking
the
like a
recon
fool.
to expire.
Oh,
Then he takes his beacon. That's a beautiful first blood. Clear will drop in a 5v4 now in
okay, it's okay.
And I mean, hey, that's what Corey does best, right? Corey within the top 10 for first kills per round.
Astral?
Oh, they're like,
cooking,
oh
Rico's
god,
cooking.
is it A? Is it B? There's a giant wall here.
Steel has bomb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is the bomb. Look at him. I don't even know if that's wall bangable, but he doesn't care.
He shoots it anyway.
Beep, 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 beep. We know you're there. He's there. He's there. Kenpeki.
Wow.
They're going back to B now.
A lot of utility spent there from Kenpeki, feeling the threat, that Cosmic Divide, maybe not allowing for an execute, but it does force the defense to pull back towards their spawn pretty heavily. So you've got 7 locked inside of
We're
the B side
in
with Nature, who
the,
has an
your
Omen.
zone. We're on site
Be
with
deadly,
you guys.
But also, it's going to be pretty in place.
What? How did that scan?
It's going to stop DSG a little bit further now. TSM's defense on the way. Here comes the
Trade.
hit. Oh, Nature, first blood. That's the spike carrier down. DSG now stepped over towards the sidewalk. 7's there to watch it.
Fucking
Well
cringe,
done
Odin.
by TSM to completely contain the play. And now Riku is left by
This
himself
is bonus.
on B4.
Yeah, not too much he can do here. He's going to get detected by that as well, so they know that he's in main, so no element of surprise, and the clock is ticking. Of
All
course.
good.
Corey, well, got the eyes and
I
cross
feel
the T's
like
of
the
that
way
round.
Steel is
So,
entering is with his body and his
with their
head.
full vibe, but now Disguise will be back to full economy coming into this next one.
And
No real
I don't play
ults in play for this
KO,
next
but
round.
maybe
All
he
come down
should
to
entry
basic
with
ability
like
to
a flash or
Some nice
something.
firm
How do you
hold here
feel?
from TSM on the site. Also worth
I
noting
think you're right. Did he have flashes there, though?
some role changes coming
I don't know.
Probably
I just
did.
like backseating without any
TSM used the same
context.
comp that they were on when
Your
they
average
lost
would
to
shatter.
in the previous meeting. So still having confidence in this. And again, it was a tight game, so that does make a lot of sense. And again, both these teams have had a lot of success on this map outside of their matchup against each other. Again, M80 and the Guard are the only 2 teams that these squads have lost to on this map, which are basically the 2 top teams and challengers.
That's a very good point. It's also interesting, I think, you know, while we're in these full buy rounds, these are the rounds where we're really needing to evaluate this role swap between Riku, Steel, and Ziff. See how exactly the team wants to kind of utilize these swaps. Because I think in some
Why does
regard,
Steel
you
have
may
an
look at
Odin?
Riku saying if he's locking things down as a Sentinel, and we put him on a controller, maybe he can be more active with these hits rather than just kind of watching flanks. And there's a little bit of extra trust here towards his gun skill coming into play for this offense.
Yeah, and again, this is only his 4th game as far as officials go, playing this agent in Astra. I know he's played some games on Omen, but Astra's a very different controller than Omen, mechanically speaking, as well as just kind of the role it plays throughout the course of the round.
Jesus Christ, that scanned everything and everyone and every person.
Nature for support, as well as
Bro, this guy's spamming everybody.
it's just lighting up like very rapidly out in the middle.
That haunt got so much value in TSM. We're very quick to follow up on it. Although Ziff wants to make things interesting by trying to get a little proactive through the sentry turret. Not gonna work
This
out
is
too
upsetting
much.
to
And
me.
The haunt kind of wins the round there for TSM, who are
That
quick on the
eyeball
rotate,
just
and
scans
some of that
3
was also
people.
determined by the fact that Shock
Maybe it's a
Guard
new eyeball.
not
We're taking
just
that lineup.
neutralized the nano,
The split too.
but it also missed
I
an
feel like
alarm
the
box.
strat there
Defense
would
was
be
quick
to
try
scan
utilize
the
that
eye,
if it
would
didn't
be
get
to shoot the eyeball.
Yeah, but it's the first map, so maybe they're feeling a little sluggish. Reaction time is slower than usual.
You're just. I feel like you're just making excuses, Tarek. Like this, they're just not performing up to expectations. All right, that's it. There's no sluggishness. There's no like, oh, it's a bad day. There's no flu game. You either kill him or you don't. Come on.
You either earn your contract or you lose
Shoot
your
him.
contract.
Come on. Yes. Good, Ziff.
Give us 3. Give us 3.
Oh, what's up? Oh, he's scared. He knows.
What the fuck?
He knows about Ziff. He knows what happens when you take on Ziff.
It is just considering the fact he got a rifle and he's got a lot of time. You know, and if he is able to kind of create some doubt, he might even be able to rotate the spike all the way back around.
One more kill here is huge. Give it to us, Ziff. He's got ult too already.
Yeah, 1v3, big fight. He's
clear.
Steel's calling him, hey, don't use ult. But Ziff is like, I'm gonna use ult. I'm gonna use ult.
We'll have to wait and see, but it seems like he wants to commit A, and TSM are really hedging their bets on it.
Yeah.
Come on, Ziff. Don't listen to Steel. You know your worth, King.
Drop that shit.
Nature will confirm that Ziff still is playing through main. Come on down low, or cover out. Ziff will try to come through this. Odin spam is denying him entry. He's also got
Oh, he's got them rattled with that one. They're rattled.
That was nice.
And that was a sick shot from Ziff too. You have to applaud the individual.
All right, that boosts his team confidence too, because they're like, oh, if he's shooting like that, we're definitely winning this game.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, wait.
That guy's on our team?
Yeah, you just shoot them in the head.
Hopes of grabbing the orb, getting the lockdown, and just trying to go for an execute right off the rip. So TSM just kind of managing that anti-eco really well. They'll take the lead for the first time here with the last 3 in a row going their way. Now both teams have the lockdown as we come into another full buy round.
Oh,
my God, it's a Odin war.
Oh, look who it is. Whatever you do, gangster, don't back that ass up too much.
Seriously though. Oh!
That's what M80 did
just
to us.
warned them.
M80 did that to us last time. They had a guy walk up cat and then snipe the tiles guy. When will we learn?
Definitely just trying to change things up, give them a different look. That's a very big early disturbance. TSM is created.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave. This is our site now. Can we start shooting eyeballs? I don't get it.
Oh. It was looking so good, dude.
This has been a very different story. So again, just going back to what we were talking about in week 5, TSM great in the openings, poor at finishing off rounds. So far,
Okay, it's okay. Still early days. This map still, I feel like everyone says this map is so defense-sided, but lately it's felt like it's kind of balanced.
Yeah, they're an interesting team because TSM often has had to start on attack when they have played this map, and it's usually a pick of theirs. The one time that they did start on the defense was actually in their loss against Disguised. They only got 6 rounds defensively throughout the course of the half. They're already almost there, and we're already 6 rounds in. So, good signs from TSM early here after losing Pistol to really get the streak going. Disguised need to figure something out here. close to a full buy, a couple of bulldogs.
And I think the reason why here is because you've got the Hunter's Fury that is earned. Steel is also 1 kill away from a null command. Clear, if he gets a couple, would have knives. This is still a lot of potency as far as utility for Disguise in this round.
And Disguise are kind of playing true to their nature, you know, playing that more methodical default opening, trying to grab a little bit of map control, leave their options open, create presence all across the map to keep the defense guessing. They're trying to pave a little bit of a way forward here with this Hunter's Fury. It's not going to land the mark. And Becky able to stay up close.
Oh my god.
Clear out of the air.
And that is unbelievable. The recon bolt being denied was so key because Gangsta was trying to follow up off of that immediately.
What the f—
Fighting back, and Corey is actually stuck in a pretty tricky
This is what we're losing to. We're losing to a Jet Opper who dashes into the middle of sight.
Yo, that looks so funny.
We're losing to this.
Exactly. Gonna make this retake very hard for DSG to hold off with this lockdown now being in play. Steel trying to hold on as long as he can.
So are we gonna leave the site or stay in the site? Oh, 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 oh.
A little too early there. I think he tried to send it over to the top towards tree. Now it's just down.
I think he thought he could spam it. I don't know.
Push him off. 7 on for the defuse. Halfway. Already ticked away. And it's just spam on the corner. 7's
Wait, where the fuck is the bomb? Bro, it's not even planted for him.
It's not
Bro,
planted for main.
he thought it was planted for him, I'm pretty sure.
It's not even
He was
planted for
looking.
main.
The way that was planted was one of the worst case scenarios for being forced to play.
Oh, the casters are beating us up again. It's the same story, dude.
But with that lockdown being a card that could be played, I mean, that's always something you have to consider when you're trying to put that plant down on the site. And they basically left Sif no chance in this clutch situation. A tough one here for DSG to start. I think a couple of positives. Sif doing well back on the Killjoy, and Riku seems to be taking to this controller role pretty well. So, I mean, those are some good signs. But again, like, Clear has just not lived up to the billing, in my opinion.
Why is it not
in
sorted?
comparison to some of the other
Is it randomized?
duelists in this league. You know, you think of Sim, you think of Oxy, you think of Pony on Oxygen. Like, these guys have really stepped up as that new class of duelist in the region, and Clear has struggled to get off the starting blocks in many of the games that this team has played. And it's not just him, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Again, they've had to deal with the roster change. Now they're dealing with role swaps.
This is light work
They've
for
been
us.
through a lot. It's been trying. And they had a tough schedule, right? Having to play M80 twice.
Who's that? I didn't, Lud, we couldn't hear you.
This is light work for us.
This is light work for us. Your mic is so low, Lud.
And
Is it low?
a cold start. We have seen
Sorry,
some
I'm
good
just like,
early round
I'm
thoughts
just
from them as far as
not
how
even
they're taking map
worried
control.
with
It's
light
just
work
about
this round.
finalizing a round.
How's Eric
Of course,
Coots doing
it's
last
gonna be
night?
tough when you're taking a save.
Yeah, Drew won 1-1, so
I saw your KJ game.
yeah, better than losing one. So saw your Rays game. Could use a little work, buddy.
I was fucking owning. I dropped 33.
Yeah, a couple roses in there though, huh?
Because we've seen Clear try to be as aggressive, if not more aggressive than Corey at times.
So how you feeling today?
He's got the mechanics. I mean, the eye test
Well, 5 minutes ago I was really happy. And then 4 minutes ago, I started getting really sad.
Decision making versus his actual aim.
Do you have faith?
That in spades.
I do.
But again, this is a
When
tough
does it
round,
break,
which is
or does it never break?
It does not break.
You just get sad.
I am the iron will of perseverance.
He's in a pretty good spot, possibly.
Ludwig likes the word perseverance.
Perseverance.
We're the best at pistol rounds. If anything, we have a better chance this round than any of our other rounds.
Amen, baby. Let's win an eco. Fuck it.
One eco.
But he himself is also pushed back, and Disguise still taking their time on this approach.
Terrible jiggle.
Big pick there
for
Corey out the middle onto Zip.
Also, is it me or is this overlay kind of like blocking half the screen? Thank
Yeah,
you.
they're really trying to show it off. They just took off everything. They just took off everything.
They heard you. They heard you.
There's nothing on. We can't see it. We can't even see who's alive anymore.
Drop the HUD. Toast is mad. Swing this. Swing this. Nice. I'm so behind.
I think it was 3v3. 3v3.
Massively winnable.
2v2, I think. Yeah.
2v2. 2v2. This is as close as it gets, baby.
It's already a great eco.
Right together.
Right around
Oh.
the corner. And in that
Oh!
corner, he gets completely red and obliterated by Corey. Last one up is Clear, and well, 7 will put him down. No worries. And that will be the retake again for TSM, but
Man, I was behind, and I'm not gonna lie, Tarek, you have bad reactions. You're not a good reactor. Like, you couldn't do it like we do it.
No, it was a real reaction though.
Yeah, I know. That's why it was bad, is because it was one, genuine, and two, I thought Toast team won. Like, I was 4 seconds behind, and you reacted, and you went, whoa!
It was a nice flick. It was a nice flick. That's why I reacted like that.
No, you don't react to the flick being cool. You react to your team doing something pog. You react bad when your team loses.
I should have been like, what the fuck, right there?
You should have been like, ah,
Okay,
or like, wow, we'll get him next time. But you made like a, wow, what a fucking cool ass play that was.
No, it was just a nice flick.
Buddy, I'll teach you how to react. It'll take you a while. To
Show me a react. Show me some reacts here. Show me some reacts here.
I'll react.
React to this round. React to this round.
I'll react. You wanted to see me? I'm a good reactor.
But now we have to have the hard conversation with 4 rounds to play. What did Disguise talk about in that last timeout? Because we need to see it come to fruition here. And how about this? TSM are doing something very different. 3-man stack, not just in towards A-Long, but through it. And you have nobody watching this flank. Ziff is a part of the play into B main. The spike is down. So this is very dangerous all of a sudden. If you're Disguised, you could be under threat of getting contained once again. Pecky will secure first blood and also alert that the flank is in play here to Disguise.
I like the reaction, though, at least from Disguise. Like, they're quickly taking deeper mid control in response to being flanked from A. So this is a really good reactive play. Steel even going to start looking to poke and prod at Tree, because you know they had to commit a lot of resources to get that flank off. So now it's just about taking the space that's left over. And so Disguise is doing a pretty good job about kind of posting up on a couple different angles and give themselves some options here. They still have presence over in B main. They're now starting to take
Tree
off
here.
Tree with Clear and company.
Why the fuck open? Maybe go
Ashing
through
his way
spawn.
in. The thing is, if
So
TSM
dirty.
can just
It's
hold
great.
A main like this and continue this flank, they can buy time for those rotations.
Yes, absolutely.
But Ziff could cut them off. That's the other problem.
It is very much so a game of chess right now between these two.
Indeed.
Ooh,
Still
Sova.
trying to re-wrap back over towards market. And this is just to create
Sova.
some more noise and maybe a listen saying, hey,
Still
defense, look at
winnable.
us, we're going B, when that's not the case at all. But has TSM been fooled? Still with 2 members on that deep
Here's some
flank.
coke in here.
Ziff has to find one on the cross.
Yes!
There it is.
Come on! We needed that, man. We're so down bad. I'll take anything at this point.
Don't walk out. Don't walk out.
Ziff, and well, Ziff will give away the elimination for free. Did not expect Corey to be there. So now we're in
Mojo's
the
top
post-time
10
2v4.
overrated players. Coming in at number 1, Corey.
Towards front glass.
Fucking trash,
He gets struck by the
bro.
prowler, has to back in towards Tree. His compadre of Steel's
Literally
playing
lurking with
inside
op,
the
buddy.
site. Corey
Like,
continues to
you're a
clear
jet.
Small angle by small angle. And the longer they don't see him,
Come
the more
on!
they think that he's gonna be down
Oh.
towards help, but the prediction's not
Oh, where you shooting, Corey?
still ticking. Now it's just down to Clear. 1v3 situation.
Oh,
and Milan will
God, of
take
course
out
he
the
needs
last
GMD to
two
bail him
Disguised
out.
members to get to
Fucking
seven.
It's close, actually. It was a 5v3.
Yeah, it was a good. I mean, honestly, just stop losing people early.
Yeah, it was the op is just. Well, it's not even only the op, really. The Odin's been fucking him too.
Yeah,
Fuck the Odin.
I think it was like, I think it's like, it feels like TSM has holes, but they kind of fill in, you know what I mean? It's kind of like high level. You kind of get me? You get me, right? No?
I get your
You
high
me
level
now?
analysis.
Yeah, you get me now. Yeah.
Like that round, I was actually really loving how they were, keeping presence at B, with Ziff while also.
I wish there was a replay system so I could watch your ranked games over.
Behind A site and getting spiked down. It's just that
Did you see the game where I dropped 33?
Yeah.
That was
No,
me.
OT
That's
that I
from
lost.
33. Oh, you dropped
No.
33 too?
Yeah, that was fucking disgusting.
For the full buy are Disguised.
Lost though, sucked.
Okay, focus here. A hit.
Towards B this side, and
It's huge. The right
I
play.
like 5A. Look, they're all stacked B. This is perfect. KJ blew the ult early. Or
Yeah, Astro Wall for later. I say we pop that shit.
Great setup.
In like 5-10 seconds.
Oh, I never noticed the little guys, the little mollies walked around. That was cute.
Which molly?
See that? The KJ mollies, when you throw them, they walk around to get their balance before sitting down. Did you see that?
I don't play KJ, little bro.
Yeah, no, for sure, me either. I only play duelists.
Corey plays from up top with the operator.
Yeah, TSM were very worried about that long lurk from Ziff in the round previous. Kaza divide about
Here we go.
TSM now on their
Come
way.
on.
Come
Come on, good stuff. Kill him, yes!
Nice.
Alright, that's a good trade. No more op. Okay, Steel gets one. We all get ours. We all get out. Everyone gets one.
Fuck.
Everyone gets one.
With our util here, sucked. Yeah, consider yourself sucked.
They won. He's behind you, bro. Oh, he's behind you. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yes! Yes!
3. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
I think honestly we just need 5, right? No,
5 is
maybe
perfect.
even 4.
4 is good, but 5 is great.
Yeah, 5 is great. Let's get a little orb for gangsta.
Let's get crazy with it. Let's rush B or something. No.
No, stupid,
Okay,
actually.
you want to play slow? It's because we've been playing slow the whole half.
Yeah, but like, don't fix what ain't broke.
Don't fix what, but it is broke.
It's not, bro. We just do the exact same thing we just did.
Or just do the same thing.
Exact same thing. Nothing changes.
I was saying no B. You just go.
Oh,
A.
you're saying don't fix what's broke. Go A again. You should rush A. Rush A would have been okay.
Just rush A. Get that orb for Silva. Maybe drone on site. Get a pick if you want.
For Gangsta to get that Hunter's Fury, yeah. So you kind of go ultimate for ultimate here down the stretch.
Okay,
if you're
walk it
disguised,
back.
only having the Kaza divide last round.
No dry peaks.
Obviously, you've earned up that Hunter's Fury. You're close to things like
NDP.
Blade Storm and another lockdown before this half finishes. So you've got the tools to make this happen. Just comes down to the execution of it. And you can see Disguise are changing.
They pulled one off B.
Yeah. Corey, though, holds his forward position on B lobby. Has a chance, depending on who peaks first and what angle they take, to maybe just get an opening pick and back off.
NDP, baby. NDP.
Definitely a lot of force for Disguise being gathered in this very area. The turret is there, stopping Corey.
Why do we always dry clear? Both teams always do this.
No, first of all,
Like Ludwig's team and Coast's team, they both dry clear the offs every time.
First of all, that's disrespect. Right? Not just to me, but also to Toast. We don't always do that. Bro.
Also to the players if we're counting.
Nice, gangsta. Hit him in the back. They're all hiding there like little rats. They're stuck there. They can't leave. Kill him. Clear him.
Wait, still use the flash. Doesn't have flash.
They really only have these two defenders inside our
Nice. Oh, he shot him.
He shot him
He's
between
hit
them.
just pushing around these defenders.
Woo! 1 health clutch. Woo! 1 health clutch. Yes! We did a thing!
Great mid lurk.
Oh my god, he's just like Steel.
Fade in the hoe.
Bunker City.
What a round from Disguise.
GMD verse 4.
Like this many times this half, where they've gotten the early
but you had the
space,
stats
they
walk away.
do some big things to get control of a site, get a spike down.
Save it, little bro.
You know, those finer details at the end to actually close the round that have sometimes gone awry. This time, Clear gets both the frags he needs on the site, and Riku just has a brilliantly timed flank through middle. And so those finer details have finally been realized, and Disguise have now won a couple of rounds in a row, and now all of a sudden this map's back up for contest. It's no longer a one-sided affair. Now we got ourselves a tight half, and if Disguise can close out with the 5th, I mean,
yes.
You like their odds on
All we needed is 5. All we needed is 5. Because think about it, Toast. Who's the best at pistols?
We are.
Yeah. So what does that mean? 5 to 7 is all of a sudden 7 to 7.
And
ooh,
that's
the maths.
Good for us.
Yeah.
We have a tie game coming up.
Shut up! Stop jinxing it, everyone.
What?
Focus on the game.
Can you focus on the game?
I tried joining in. Wait, Lud, why? Look, Lud, you're just kicking me to the street. I was backing you up, bro. You're just kicking me to the street. I was backing you up.
You know what it was? It was like a player thing to do. It's like such a player thing to do. You just don't understand what being an owner is like.
Okay.
Nice.
4 guys suppressed.
Actually, super smart.
And now they're gonna think we're going B.
No, because only the KJ was in the knife, and KJ's been lurking B every round, so they actually don't think anything's different. That's why they're not rotating at all. They haven't pulled anyone.
And 4 is more than 2. We have more people. We win this. Get him! Shoot him through the wall!
Oh no!
No, this is good.
That wall is made of paper.
No, this is bad because the rotate's coming in. Let's leave. Fuck it.
Oh my god! Another banger from Steel's
strategy
book.
I have no idea.
And now we look through mid while they're peeking and kill 1 for 1, 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Numerically good.
Whoa.
That was just bad time. That was just bad
timing.
timing. We don't talk about that.
It was probably an audio glitch done by production. You know.
But now are we going A or are we going B, huh?
Max one.
Look at this guy with knives. This is a war. You fight wars with guns. Fucking idiot. Kill him. Kill this idiot.
Corey doing his best British impression, right? Nice, trade that goat. Now you go B. Now you go B.
Run, run,
We go together.
run for the
He
hills.
could be here. We know he could be here.
Does he know that there are two stacked up?
Run for the hills.
15 seconds to play.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Just down to what happened
Okay,
with the
fight,
knives.
fight, fight.
Dash charge.
Oh.
First one's
Oh my God! You're done, Corey. You're done. You're done for the season. You're done with your career after that.
Corey is gonna be kicking himself for that one. You feel like you gotta at least get the frag.
Love you, Corey.
Put yourself in the 1v1 with,
I actually don't fuck with Corey.
the rest of it, but
Wait, Corey's a big fan, Lud.
Yeah. He also shot me with a paintball 8 times, so.
Oh yeah,
he
sure, he's fucking owning your ass.
He can suck it, dude. I do not fuck with that guy at all. I still got the bruises.
They want to go against us and pistols. We got 4 people here. We know your strats, little boy.
Call him little boy. I like this
That was a
test.
big play from Ziv too. Gotta highlight that. Just getting those kills on
Oh
both sides
man,
so key to
Steel.
give his team a chance.
He's been studying lineups. Pop flash, pop, 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 and everyone's dead. Steel, did you do that flash correctly?
Doesn't matter.
Wait, no, they
Survive,
read us.
survive.
They knew we were gonna swing out, and then they 5-man stack it.
I think they just know.
Right into the KJ setup.
Wait, there's a
Honestly, that's
leak
just the
on
big
our
fans.
team.
They're just huge fans, probably.
Oh, it's delayed. Big delays.
I think
Let's
it
get one
looks
here.
like 4 here.
Okay.
There's a leak. Someone leaked our strategies.
Yeah. 100%.
Who was
Wanna
it?
know who I think it is?
Who?
It's not me in this call. So.
It's not me in this call. It wasn't your
Yeah,
call.
what are you saying about Corey? Corey's really great. I love Corey. Yada yada. Corey this, Corey that.
No,
Can't stop
I'm just
talking about him.
I'm empathizing for him because he's coming off a hard whiff, dude. I know how it is.
Just to name a few.
Yeah, just to name a few.
Good, nice guy always finishes last. They weren't kidding. I mean, we scanned them all. We scanned them all right there. They weren't blind, but they got scanned.
That's the cringiest thing you've ever said.
What?
Nice guys always finish last.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's the cringiest thing I've ever said? It's a thing.
Okay, so a rare pistol win for TSM.
It's a thing.
Can they
Hey,
follow
why are you
up
laughing?
Yeah, you just said it so
Rifle versus Guardian,
genuinely.
two Bulldogs and a Vandal.
It's
Alongside
real.
a Spectre. Other side of things, mostly classics. We do have one share for clear.
You know it's real, Lud.
Yeah, no, it's so real.
That's why you're laughing, because it's real. You're like, he's right.
He's so right.
Now we're seeing an attempt to maybe take some deeper mid control here for TSM with that smoke nature
love
kind of
this.
leading the way. Steel those set up.
Ooh, flash off. Contact of Jet.
Flash
off clear, yeah.
Kind of the trigger for that. Kind of keeping an angle on
Probably
it.
There gets the 1 dig. Steel kills a second.
To contain any type of
Again,
market
he gets
presence
the 1
here.
dig, yeah.
3v5.
This whole setup is actually really
This
solid
is
for Disguise
scary.
towards B, generally speaking, because that shorty of Riku's already forward in B main.
3,
So it's
2,
just
1.
trust
Flash
that the sentry
now.
closing up and, oh, here we go.
Yep, you get the second. Oh, flashed himself. All good.
Flash, followed up by the fragment, second flash in.
What's up?
Steel just barely misses the timing to catch more of Ken Peggy, but TSM now has to rotate it. Actually,
No, 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 not the Guardian. Don't fight the Guardian.
down 2 crossers outside of market. And that now puts all the attention over towards Ziff, who has all of TSM to try to deal with, but
Let's retake
Shadow
together.
is a pretty key one.
Eh.
Shock darts in actually could find some chunk damage, and yeah, Disguise are still putting out some damage here, considering they've lost the sight.
Oh, Ziv trying to jump in there and catch a timing, but Gabon was wise to it, found it. Thanks to grabs one, McCory is quick to retaliate, and back and forth we go, but TSM...
Good eco damage.
I'll take that.
That's what I'm taking away from this. We got good eco damage down.
3 kills is great.
Almost created a big enough disturbance to maybe steal that round away, but TSM roll up the punches, get over
Gangster's bringing out the Odin as well, so we need.
flex the superior firepower, eventually pull out in front. Obviously, 7 must be given a lot of credit for this play out in the middle. That's kind of what helped them recover from the damage they took at middle. And there you go. Big round here.
Yes, this is a big one. Mostly due to the fact that TSM has to repurchase into what is essentially even economy with DSG.
Yep.
The Russian cat? What the fuck is this? They're so fast. They're so fast. Oh my god.
DSG just have to try to hold from inside of the site here.
Bro, they got up so easily and died so quickly. That's awesome.
Zone Nebula keeping them safe from.
Oh no, the eyes always scan
TSM
us.
still get on and they still find the kills. Clear still trying to contest though.
3v3
Will
retake.
actually take us to a 3v3 very early on, as Ken Pecky will have enough vacancy to plant.
Can't sound surprised by this pace from TSM. Certainly known as one of the more aggressive teams in challengers. They're looking to just brute force their way through this round. They've gotten to a post-plan 3 versus 3 turn.
Give us a big one clear.
Heaven. I like this proactives from TSM over at Tree, by the way, pressing together as 2, so they don't get bottlenecked in the site.
Oh, but clear. Oh, he has an angle, but doesn't quite connect with the shots. Gangsta down low. Odin will be good for the first, and now Crossfire setup. Ziff trying to get as much damage done as possible towards this player at Heaven. Oh, the Nanostorm is so well.
Whatever, fuck MSI.
Right at his feet as he was
don't even care.
TSM take a key.
Yeah, it's not even worth that much points.
Yeah, it's like what? What, fucking 3 points for 4th place? There's no point of even playing.
We
don't need 3 points.
What happened to Iron Perseverance? It's 10-5.
We don't need points. We'll get it in split 2.
It's 10-5
We're flipping the script,
1,
blood.
and
We're
you're
flipping
talking
the script. Supporting them hasn't worked. At this point, fuck this event.
Here's
we gotta try something new.
I have it. I have it. Hey, Riot Games. I know you're listening. If you don't rig this fucking game so we win right now, Tarek will never stream Valorant again. That is a guarantee. Your golden boy's done. So you better figure some shit out and figure it out fast, bitches. Otherwise, your game's viewership, it's gonna look a little cringe. I saw Team Liquid's viewership. Wasn't great.
God, that was a very aggressive message. Yeah. I like this side of you.
Look, already 4-4.
The ruthless businessman in Ludwig's coming out tonight.
They work fast.
Bro, how many times have we been shot in the back, man? We've been taking back shots all day. Look at your back!
We were riding high. We were riding high. Okay. We're gonna do a comeback here. We're gonna do a comeback.
This is our last gun round. This,
no, I'm gonna cheer against, actually.
This is where we show the world what we're made of.
Like, don't mind me right now, but TSM win this shit 13-5, okay? TSM actually closed this out 13-5, no joke. This is GG, done and dusted.
Small weekly tournaments, never really being involved in VCT or
It's just not flowing right now.
Team sub with the departure of Exalt, who was their best performer prior. And I mean, he has hit the ground running on this team. Like, I think if anything, Disguise had to be happy with what Riku's been able to accomplish individually.
On 2 roles that he does very little playtime on.
Exactly.
I think that's the most impressive part.
He
Definitely
was
a bright
a Jet
future.
Sova main, if I remember correctly.
Steel in a little bit of trouble here. Didn't quite get away. The fragment would have been the end of his demise if the gunfire wasn't. So TSM get first blood. Alarm bot will reveal. Clear. Have to have at least one here. He loses his dash and has to back off the angle just a touch further.
Dude, TSM just keeping up the tempo. But again, it's not done in some sort of reckless way. It's very utility driven. Very good spacing amongst their players. They're always set to trade. There's never really on an island. And so, you know, it kind of just goes to show that it is possible to play a organized, fast-paced style. It's not all just about individual making plays. TSM do hold up for a bit here. Now the Prowler will lead them towards market.
Nice.
Clear hits a great shot.
Check out.
We take it.
As Riku presses.
Riku, oh, I was going to say, I love the proactivity of this, but it's a 1v1 isolated versus Goman and can't quite capitalize. So now it's a free site for TSM. Plant should surely come quickly. And you look over to the defense, sure, Clear has knives, so his ability to get in may be a little bit more successful than just with the operator, but the problems here is you kind of have to wait for Gangsta to get his utility online. He hasn't sent anything out this round yet.
Oh.
Clear trying to just jump up and get something.
Okay. 3v3. These are decent odds.
DSG. That's for sure with that wall bang as now Clear tries to come over the top.
What's up? What's up? What's up? That's right. That's right.
Yo.
We back in this. We back in this.
An amazing retake.
Getting there. He had full utility.
That was a great 3v4.
Darts, recon bolts, Odin Spire, and now he's got himself a
That's what you should let them do. Let them plan.
Huge lifeline for Disguise in the round, staying just
You might have the best retakes in the game.
Man, that first frag that Gangsta got, I'd love to see that again. That was.
I don't know where he spammed it. I really don't.
I think it was just through switch, like the wall of switch. Yeah. Maybe someone just playing that corner. Either way, he gets that. He gets the recon bolt down low. That gets cleared the confirmation that there are 2 players there that he needs to wrestle with, and he gets them both. So really well done there by him. He's not going to have the defensive operator coming into this round. Still in play. Hasn't even really been seen yet, other than the 1 kill at market. So you can never really know where he's going to be with that thing early round.
Well, he's going to get a chance.
Yes. Clear. Yes. No, keep doing it.
Ziff may have seen a bit of a cross. Nightfall is out. A little bit of pre-fire coming through. Clear also in position to watch this.
Yes.
Shot on to Corey, who just dashes through. Clear nearly not done yet, but TSM fight back. 2 kills come their way. We get a 3v3. And it's Ziff. Last one left on site. He's completely
2v2, 2v2.
well with that. He will eventually be taken
Early
down.
ult.
7 in with
Early
the
ult.
kill, plus also gets
They haven't even gotten the bomb down yet, and they're ulting.
Yeah, that was a scared ult.
have a fragment.
Scared money don't make money.
Delete this, but they're going to back off and pay respect.
Yeah, that's going to slow down their retake process, though.
Big Astro Wall coming in.
Riku does have the Cosmic Divide, which could block off the back boathouse. That's exactly what he's going to use it for. But it's still about getting the frags they need. These are some great nanos that continue to slow down this retake process.
And it allows TSM to get out from the backside archway. Fragment is still using the back. There's a flash over the top. Steel walks in. 1-for-1. What is nature? Oh my goodness! What a transfer from
20 health.
way.
Gets the one on the
20 health.
snaps over to the
20 health.
TSM are on map point.
Oh, that was it.
Again, it's just TSM continuing to
That was the
play this
comeback,
very
bro.
stern play
It
style.
was well played.
But
It was
so great
well
about it is
played.
they're
Just that
racing.
turn by
They're
Nurture.
Yeah, the 180.
Yes, Clear gets this 1 kill. And yes, he gets this. But then once they start attacking the site, look at how they're double facing each and every target. They're not giving DSG free 1v1s on the site. They're able just to keep pressing.
Oh my god, they just keep praising TSM.
And they're connecting the dots on
I only watch these games on mute now.
Wow.
I know better.
Still enough damage dealt though by Disguise.
You have your own personal 2 casters that are full bias. Yo, you should do that. You should get your own 2 casters to commentate full bias.
I have it. It's Toast and Derek. Best casters in the game.
Hold against the full weaponry and utility arsenal that TSM have. First contact could be by way of Corey. Steal in the corner. Gives up the space. It will be a knife and a understeer to try to maybe get a couple of early kills or damage. But Gangsta once again just coming up a bit empty on this. Does get the 3rd dart to connect, but largely speaking, TSM.
Wow, he is just spraying that. 7, he's so low. Nice. Yes. Yes.
Pop off.
We can do it. We can bring it back.
Shoot, shoot.
We can do it.
Let's go.
What's your biggest comeback, you guys?
12-0?
I don't think we ever came back from anything.
No, like personally.
Like a 9-3.
Did you actually come back from a 12-0?
I don't know. I feel like I played this game this many times. Surely I've come back from a 12-0, right?
I feel like you would know. Am I crazy? You'd be like, oh my god, that 12-0. I
I've
can't.
definitely had a 10-2. I've probably had an 11-1.
I've come back 10-2.
9-3, everyone's come back.
Yeah, I mean,
9-3 is easy. 9-3 is like a
day in
given.
the life. That's a day in the life.
10-2 is like above average.
I'm just saying, if we can do it,
So knives and a shorty for
then they can do it.
why not them? You know?
weapons, but
Yeah.
not full armor for
Yeah, they're
TSM.
scared, man. TSM's rattled. They're nervous. They can't do it. They cannot do it.
We're back in this if we can get to 8.
They already lost their confidence.
TSM looking to once again keep up that pace as far as getting some fast
Corey's gonna
Talking
try
about
and
TSM,
like
right?
be the hero, but he's not him. He's
Clear
not
just
him. He
backs
needs
up
to
on
sit
defensive
down.
spawn,
No,
just
I
looking to
am.
absorb that
Oh my
pressure.
god.
You're not him, little
Getting
bro.
rid of a lot of
Respect.
this
Oh my
Killjoy
god,
utility
little
to
bro.
kind of defend any type of catwalk into a push that TSM would want to do. Probably going to clear market, so TSM looking to take this mid control deeper.
Oh, flash though in response. Clear. Oh. Nearly had a look, but it's
What a
Campecchi who
cringe
was
peek,
just been
dude.
behind this
Bailed out
offensive
by
front.
Campecchi.
That secures the kill, and TSM hold numbers 5v4.
This triple hold is crazy.
And now they'll just kind of slow things
So bad,
down,
right?
force DSG to scramble. They don't really have much intel. The knife gets broken, so they know that one is still mid.
I mean,
but
they're
outside
losing
of
Wait,
that,
they're grouped up on radar, so we can't stream snipe. We don't know where the fuck they are.
utility on the A
Oh,
side.
they're running out of time though.
They're just gonna kind of
They're
double
running
up
out of.
their
They're actually
resources on
very
middle.
much are. Nice.
Running out of
I didn't
time.
Great Molly. Great Molly.
That's the bomb. You need the bomb to win.
Omen has no ult. Omen has no ult.
And TSM
Can't ult the bomb, buddy.
for mid market, which is now where the spike rests.
Did he ult site?
I want to say so. I was thinking to myself, when the fuck did he ult back there?
Yeah, I missed that. Presumably though, because he died, so he should have one orb.
Dude, I love s'mores.
Yeah.
Me too. Big fan. I don't think you ever outgrow them.
a classic.
Maybe we're thirsting here, right? We're pretty decent on money. No.
Come on!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been that bad. Actually, it would have been good because we're on 12.
The Sandlot, everyone has to watch that. I don't care what generation you are.
KJ ult, juicy. Love that.
Get the dub here, and they do a panic timeout. The coach is not even ready. Oh, they're doing it now. They're doing it now. They're not ready. They don't even have a strat cooked up yet.
They need a timeout.
They know they have to kind of roll the dice a little bit. So they just put full faith in Ziff to solo hold A with this utility, and they just build up at middle. And they just play kind of a crossfire setup. Again, the fragment comes in as well as a big part of that, and they just shut down the market press from TSM. And I think a lot of it is because when TSM do finally commit in that late mid round, I wouldn't say it's telegraphed, but you know they're coming. And I think DSG are just able to like react to it very well with their utility. And obviously just a great crossfire there. Market gets the job done.
Yeah.
And Clear is starting to wake up a little bit. I think he was like 1-6 or something early in the game.
Saw it last time out, yeah.
And he has really had some big moments defensively to kind of help start reeling this game back in. But TSM, they still have 4 more chances to win this in regulation. They're taking the timeout now to talk things through.
You have to think, if you're TSM, I mean, look at the number of assists that they've already pulled. So the team efficiency is high when it comes to these abilities landing. The problem, once more, continues to be being able to fully execute off of all the success the utilities finding, which is shades of things we saw in week number 5. So definitely things that need to be cleaned up here to try to get this over the hurdle, because DSG are looking mighty fine here with these small defensive adjustments, and especially with Clear on an operator, which he still holds in this round.
And then again, TSM wasting no time taking mid control. And I love an attacking team that can establish this type of mid control this early in the round.
Well, I kind of like
so many
this.
options throughout the rest of the round.
Give them mid, just hold it from deep.
Set up site splits and really just kind of keep the defensive rotation guessing, because they're just denied so much space and information. Forces them to have to gamble a little bit here on stacks or rotations where they're just kind of not quite sure if it's the right
I like the
call.
op here.
As we are now seeing TSM reform over at A lobby.
KJ's got ult, so Clear kills one, gets out of sight. We drop KJ ult.
Little worried about
This is a dangerous
Clear getting out safely.
No, Kenpeki getting ult and then ulting, and then we can't.
It's okay though, we can use it post plant. Problem is this fucking eye is insane. Oh, that's so tough for him, bro. That eye is so annoying.
Can they hold it though? That's always been the question.
Very doable, KJ. Very doable. How long does KO last?
How long is it?
Is it done? Can you use util now?
Yeah. He's good to pop it.
There's the lockdown.
Okay. Alright, they're gonna push this, right? They got it, right?
I think they're trying to push, yeah. Hopefully they're ready.
Okay. Nice. Let's hold a couple more.
Unfortunately for Steel, he could not quite get out of the doorway.
Astra, so unlucky the smoke went down.
Indeed,
That's alright. That's a best of 3. The best of 3.
It's a best of 3, yeah.
DSG on a set in their previous matchup.
A lot of teams lose the first map and end up winning.
Aggressive play style the entire second half on the attack side,
And also that was they picked Fracture, which is like this guy's second best map, so
they overwhelm him with numbers, and then in this play the 5-on-4 trading game and post plan after that. You know, lockdown obviously could have been a factor, but they handled it pretty well. So all in all, again, TSM continued to collect good results, you know, in this kind of latter half of split 1 and in this midseason face-off.
Yep.
You guys went to game 3 with TSM last time too, right?
Yeah.
Did you win game 1 or 2?
2.
Interesting.
But we lost 3.
But this could be the change.
No, yeah, this could be the change, right? It's like, you know.
With the adjustment. The anti-strat coming in today.
I can't believe after playing M80 and TSM, our playoffs is playing M80 and TSM.
Wait, was TSM before M80 in regular season?
And when M80 TSM and M80 TSM.
Oh
We
my-
have not ever met a single
Oh my God, I have to show
team
this.
on the other side this season.
Bro, this is actually absurd. Look at their fucking match history. It's literally that. M80 TSM, M80 TSM.
In the span of 1 month, we haven't played.
Dude, I mean, yeah, imagine M80 and TSM are in your split 2 group. Holy.
I mean, I think TSM is whatever, but I just want to play some new teams.
Yeah, I agree. That's
good for
actually
intel.
kind of lame. Just to see like the different matchups, because we're kind of getting. Yeah, it's not the
I
same.
just want to see something new, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for.
It's good for the goose and the gander.
I'm not even saying we'll beat the other teams on the other bracket, but I just want to see something different, you know?
Just give it a shot.
Then it's tested to make sure it's working perfectly. Once it passes inspection, it's given the verified stamp of approval. Then repackaged with new accessories.
All right, let's run some ads, boys. Make some money here.
With certified
Yeah.
you can shop with confidence because all our manufacturers go through a rigorous
So are you picking up XQC's? I guess his team fell through, right? There's a report that came out today. Let me see.
Yeah, well, I mean, the report is just governor's tweet.
Yeah.
That's what makes it the smarter way to shop.
He's done it again.
eBay refurbished. Like new products, better than new prices.
Wait, what happened to your show with XQC, the slime one?
Juiced?
Yeah.
We did it. We ran through. We did 5 apps.
Is it done?
It's done.
Takes the victory
Nice.
on
Damn.
Descent.
Is there season 2?
But I gotta give credit to DSG.
We'll
They
see.
fought hard, trying to make that game continue on further. And honestly, Dryad, even looking at that last round, it kind of looked like that was gonna.
Bubba,
be
you looking for a
the
second
round
team?
to take, and we were gonna see a
I don't think you're allowed to.
continuation
Am
of that
I
second half,
right?
Potentially even
You
over.
probably can't have 2 teams in challengers, right?
Although that feels
Surely
like
not.
the story from the
It's like
beginning
CS,
to
right?
the
Isn't
end
there a team
of
that had
those
like
rounds,
3
and the
teams in
casters
CS?
were saying it,
Yeah,
the beginning
but
and the
it's like I feel like game to game, like
was good,
CS would
and
never have
when
the
it came
bracket
down
go
to
this way.
execution
So,
at the very end of the round,
That's
when
true.
they had to actually
but yeah,
close
I
them
doubt you could
out,
have 2 teams in
that's when the
challenger.
struggle started to happen. A couple
Yeah, I guess I'll have to pick him up.
You'll never get a team, dude. I don't think it makes sense for you.
No, it's fucking too crazy of an investment.
You're
And I'm also I'd rather just jump onto the toast ship after he figures things out.
You should play for a team for like a bit.
Why?
I think it'd be fun.
I just
Like,
got done playing in fucking competitive scene.
I mean, like Shroud did.
Oh, like for fun? No, we were actually gonna do.
Yeah.
We were actually gonna do like a open qualifier team. Me, Timmy, Shroud +2. Just didn't happen. So hopefully next time.
Do you have a team for the Clash or whatever it's called?
What's that?
It's like the new open qualifier. I forget what it's called.
Are you talking about the premiere thing in game? No.
Is that it? Yeah, the premiere thing in game.
Oh, you're talking about premiere thing in game? Yeah, I definitely try to play in that. That's like a tournament in the game, which I think is
Yeah.
kind of dope.
Yeah, you should get a 5-sec. If you
Mhm.
need someone.
We might need a coach.
Oh no, like a player.
Oh, yeah, we I think I actually just signed off on the 5th player. Yep.
Really? You signed all 5?
Yeah, well, it was like we've been talking about this shit. So, but if someone does, call in sick or anything, definitely hit you up, dude.
Okay, cool. Though, appreciate that. Who are the people? Just out of curiosity, since you have them locked.
Well, we want to do like a whole announcement thing, so we don't want to
Oh,
leak it or
okay.
anything.
Guys, there's 2 splits. The split 1 and the split 2. As long as we make it top 8 out of 12, we'll be part of playoffs, okay? This tournament doesn't even matter. Now, if we don't make playoffs, then I'm going to start getting mad. Then I'm going to start getting angry. But this is okay. It's alright. It's not a big deal. It's the long year. It's a long year. This game, what? Maybe we get 3 points? That's it. What are we gonna do with 3 points? Can't do a lot with 3 points. What are we gonna do with $5,000? That's not even enough to pay one player's salary. What's the point of winning? Why take on all this stress? You know? Why take on all this stress? There's no reason to. Health is wealth, as they say.
Juicy.
Yeah.
What's the most you were ever paid by an esports team?
Health is wealth. And if we're giving up health, then we've already lost. Look, I'm gonna order McDonald's to cheer me up. That's how I deal with being stressed. I stress eat. No, I should eat something healthy. I shouldn't give up health and wealth. Peanut butter smoothie. Peanut butter smoothie. That sounds good. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Yeah. A peanut butter smoothie. And maybe avocado toast. A banana? I could eat a banana. Maybe that would cheer me up. A croissant. Peanut butter and berry toast. Cheese and egg. Feel good salad. Do I want to eat a salad? Fuck it, I'll eat the salad.
So week 2, and it was against Matt Lyons. At 13-2, we're used.
Don't talk about the good times, man. I can't hear it. I don't even want to think about the good times because it just makes me miss it too much. I can't. I can't. I'm just gonna look at men rate themselves on their penises. Penile size.
Okay.
do it.
Great. All right.
Okay.
It's the moment of truth, my friend.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
Wow, they do soft, hard, and circumference? Oh, man. How do they get them hard?
So is everyone clear on what we're doing?
No, this is too good. I can watch it by myself. Excuse me.
Going to.
Hey Terry, can you look at the stream in Discord for a sec?
Where am I looking?
The stream in Discord.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Blood, are you in there?
He's deafened.
All right. Okay. The men will start by guessing who has the biggest penis based on appearance. At the end of this, they'll be measured and ranked by their soft length, hard length, circumference. Okay.
So, is everyone clear on what we're doing today?
Ranking dick sizes.
Perfect.
I think we all agreed.
All right, yeah.
What do you think has the smallest stick size?
You want to go first?
The agent guy.
Why do you think that?
Because statistically, people from Asia have, on average, smaller penises.
The scientific fact?
Pretty sure it is. I mean,
Okay.
based off
I'll go
my sample
Well,
size.
Since I don't have any analytics on the topic, I'll just follow your. By the way, we see your screen. I'll just follow your stats. And
You have that look.
Your eyes, man.
Just something about him.
You look like a porn star, bro.
Oh,
So I'm gonna say that you the biggest. All right, now who we
Wow.
think is the smallest?
I don't know. You have a.
wait, we didn't pick the biggest. Did we pick the biggest?
I would go with that guy too. He's like stocky because all the height went to his cock.
I'm gonna go with this guy with the blue jacket.
Because you wouldn't expect him to have a big penis size.
Exactly.
I was gonna say next biggest.
So even though I'm black, don't think that that's just what it is.
Nothing to do with it. Yeah, I'm putting myself in the middle somewhere. You know, it's like there's.
And
7
you
of us
guys are
here, you know what I'm
taller.
saying?
For some reason, I think that tall dudes might be a little more packing.
And what's the shoe size?
I'm small.
I feel like you should slide down a little bit.
It's not the shoes.
I will say I have seen some little like smaller folks who are really packing. So I don't know what to expect though, man. But I think because y'all are a bit more bulkier, I think y'all might be a little bit more packing.
Give me a try. Give me a try.
What do you?
Okay. Number 1. Sorry, don't get offended. You come here. You go for.
Wow, this guy's taking charge. He is packing.
I think he knows.
Bro, this guy's definitely packing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's too confident to have a small penis.
How do you know?
Well, he's probably like
makes you
top 3. I don't
think
think he has the biggest.
What makes you think like him,
what's your reason?
the bottom or?
Where do you think you stand amongst the group?
Me?
Yeah, where do you think you
I
stand?
can't put myself there.
So where do you think you stand?
It's not up to me. It's up to you to decide.
I think he should just stay there.
I'm fine with him staying. Go further down.
He's on the top of the hill.
I think the two of you should switch at the very least, though.
I mean, it's whatever.
Hey, take it. Take the win.
So I have a question for you. Who do you think would be packing? Because we got a rank.
The two that we have is the smallest, I would say, probably. They're low-key, they're not talking a whole lot.
I would say y'all two at least in the middle because y'all a bit more hefty.
I don't think I belong at the other end, though.
Well, damn, that's the point.
Here, I'll take one for the team and go to this side so that no one has to.
Can I switch with you?
I mean, whatever you think.
Okay. I think that's good.
Do you have any input on this?
Yeah, people are saying.
Wait, the map's starting,
I
I
think I belong
think.
maybe in the middle, to be honest. So I'm gonna slide.
All right, we'll come back to. Wait, we lost pistol? Fuck. Hope the team doesn't watch the VOD to see what you were doing on pistol round.
Only player on site at the moment is 7. Up top in towards B tower. The defense is quickly rotating over towards arcade zone.
I haven't seen Fracture in a long time. Whoa! Oh! Oh! You forgot about Clear! Oh. Honestly, 1 for 2?
And goes back to his judge ways. While once more disguised are a bit stuck at the moment, waiting for Zip to possibly open up space.
We're not stuck. We're exactly where we want to be. 3-man swing, motherfucker! Oh, 2v1, 7? 7? More like 0 for the kills you're gonna get.
Trying to pick up a sheriff here and just immediately be on the flank. Spike takes the zip line down the bottom side A.
Oh, he's going
Same video with Valorant pros.
Now does have the Spectre.
About the penis?
Watching to see
Yeah.
if he's gonna fall back.
Look at him! He's so lost like a little boy. Like a little boy, where you going, little boy?
From disguise, they'll be able to play
Tell him to
together
be, little boy!
and Seven's way out of position.
Yeah.
Really
This
well
is
handled.
Very well handled. I was about to say, we've seen this time and time again with Disguise, down early in eco advantages. they find a way to make these rounds at worst punishing.
You're gonna go left. We have a tripwire
Good for
there.
what may not be fully listed as a
Oopsie. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice little maneuver there by 7. Jumps over the top of the trap
You know?
wire.
Yeah, they know.
Sip on the corner. That's what I was gonna say. Spy cam is up.
Oh, thrifty, even better than winning pistol.
Through a little eBay shout out with that, and disguised early on, giving us a tie at 1.
We always win eco. Even if we don't win pistol, we win eco. Fuck you. Fuck this guy. Fuck this other guy. Look at him. Look at him.
And they were so focused on the underpass, they never bothered to look at that left platform that Clear was just able to.
Oh, they don't know. They hear the rope. Like, oh my god, they're zipping. They're zipping over there, guys.
With the superior firepower to handle that moment.
They can't hear zipping freeze time.
Stop. Stop it with the negativity. I need positive reinforcement right now.
Well, it's gonna be trap wire. And what was a spy cam for disguise.
Oh man, all that smoke you guys are inhaling cannot be good for you. There's also no one there. Fucking idiots.
Cipher utility, and now we're moving rapidly back over towards tree. Disguise have yet to commit though, and as Steel's earned the null command, that could be an early tool to really get yourself up early.
Yeah, they're looking to kind of start getting some control of this drop position. Clear, starting to kind of live to his name.
Here comes a bomb and a satchel. You know what else we got? Guys, there's no one there. You did not fake anyone out. Okay, guys, you didn't fake anyone out. There's no one to. It's a whole society under that bridge.
Loud and clear, buddy.
Come peek, come peek.
May not have fully seen 7 up top, but I think you've seen it.
Let's just go ahead and yeah, go to the other
Stimmy.
side.
Grimmy with the stimmy. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god, 4-man coming behind us? What is this, a Saturday night?
They think we don't know?
Yeah,
of course we know. Brimmy, take him out.
Just make this full flanking maneuver through dish.
Boom and boom.
Easy work for Riku.
Last 2 coming through
This guy might have a future with DSG after all. No promises though.
What the fuck?
No promises though. I can't make that promise.
A ruthless CEO.
But he's on the map.
He said this guy might have a future with us, and then followed up and whispered, no promises though.
No promises though. He's on the map though.
Yeah, worth noting last time Disguise played this map, they got 10 attacking rounds in the first half against Mad Lions. TSM, on the other hand, when they were playing this map during the Ludwig Tarek Invitational, they were basically built off of big defenses. They got 8
Steel has 6?
in the first
Oh, you know what happens when Steel gets
top
6.
frag.
You know we're in for a good time.
So, there's some trends to maybe keep an eye on.
We know he dropped. We know he dropped.
Lots of information off
Shoot the
that
box. Shoot the box. Oh.
Good spamming. Good spamming.
Keep it. Nice. He's dead. He's dead.
Uno
Wait,
more.
He's still alive. He's still there. He's dead now. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Yo,
Oh,
Ludwig,
fuck
you there?
no.
Bro, I think Ludwig was the problem, dude.
He was.
We were up 2-0 and then he came in. I just want to point out that it wasn't me.
Huge advantages here early in the round.
Yeah, that was a really good setup there on the top side of B.
Oh my god, TSM. I just realized TSM only has strats for one map. Look at them. They're so lost on this map. They're a one map. Matthew. There you go. Nailed it.
One map Matthew.
One map Matthew.
Oh.
That's the guy who can res.
Wait, they killed the KO. Oh my god.
They don't know. You just need to turn it on and turn it off again.
So now it's all of a sudden just down to Riku. Steel is about to expire. Showstopper earn.
Where's the planet? Where is the planet?
Riku's gotten away from it.
Oh my. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Let's have
This
more
guy
of those
might have a
conversations.
future.
Riku. Let me draft up a contract.
Rico, you busy after the match? Let's talk. Let's talk.
Good, man.
He has a full-time job, but
Wait,
he
the
might need
casters are
a
hyping him
new
up too.
one.
They're trying to get him signed. The casters are hyping him up
I'm not
too.
sure what their plans were long term, but Riku all of a sudden has to be in the conversation. You feel like.
Damn, Riku.
It seems again coming from an academy team background. We've had a couple of guys kind of come through that system. Sims the same way from Oxygen Academy, that have been able to prove themselves at this next tier of competition.
Yeah.
So again, shout out to Riku.
Jeez. Maybe a little bit of contact here at Dish. Oh, Nature.
Wait, how can they buy guns 2 times in a row? Oh god,
Yeah, you're right.
On the other side,
he's blinded, and so are we.
Disguised play, and wow, it's all falling apart.
All right, Zip and Steel.
This guy's trying to jump up.
Any damage here is good. Any damage here is great. Oh my god.
I'm confused.
Jinx,
They should
bro.
have no money if we win. Why do they have 5 monies?
Yeah, they had 5 monies 2 times in a row.
Really know these two teams or this map. You're gonna see a lot of them rounds, bro. TSM likes to get in your face early, and this is a map that I would say almost kind of forces defensive aggression in a lot of ways because there's so many different areas.
Does the Game Changers team have a different name?
So if you're just playing back on
Nah, because I
It's just
treat
all
men
this
and
guys?
women equally. Tarek.
Whoa. Wait, what? Why are you assuming that I don't?
Why would they need a different name, Tarek?
Because the other teams all use different names to show that it's 2 different teams. Because if they have the same name, then you won't know which team I'm referring to.
Name
if I
one.
say Disguised, Cloud9, white and blue.
Why aren't they just Cloud9?
Because if I say just Cloud9, then you don't know which team I'm talking
Why
about.
aren't the GC team Cloud9 and the men's team like white or blue, huh?
No, both teams have a color. The male team has a color and the female team has a color too.
Wow, wait, huh? You ever heard anyone refer to the main C9 team as Cloud9 Blue? What you waffling? What you waffling about, blood?
The question here is it has a different name or
What
not?
you waffling about?
No, I call them Cloud9 Blue only.
So it's a bit of a miss here, and now it's just down to can you find the eliminations, possibly into the face of this.
And why did you say the main C9 team? Yeah, I just said that in chat. Why did you say the main C9 team?
Oh, fuck. I
Yeah.
can self-report it.
Wait, you're a self-imposter.
Oh, the snap is nearly there. Nature underhands one, and that will be enough for the follow-up to come through as there's just too much to watch at once. But is the time going to be enough for the defuse? It'll be close.
Indeed it will. Looks like he's got it though, just barely.
What you waffling
Let's see
about?
the call on it. 1.47. So not as tight as we thought. All even here. What a scrappy game this has been so far. But Fracture kind of just plays into that type of slugfest type of style, especially when you have one team that's being very aggressive early round, which TSM has done almost each and every round defensively. They now come into this one, both teams having 3 alts. Full buy for TSM.
Alright, we have a raise out. So what I'm thinking, we go bada boom, zippity bop, hippity hop, alt someone, grab that gun.
That double satchel raise ult into the site, basically?
Yeah.
I like that.
And still leads to obviously a formidable
Watch out for aggro.
chase when it comes down to rifle supporting this. TSM once again getting aggressive.
Alright, I'm not calling out the plays anymore. Every time I fucking call it out, they die.
Guys, oh, just hellfire rains down in multiple forms.
Well, luckily
And
we saved our alt.
Have absolutely capitulated anything DSG were
Yeah,
trying to put together.
that's a
here at
positive.
Victory.
Bro, that
Oh.
combination of orbital strike and paint shells, it's like
I think they're
you
stream
can't run
sniping.
back to spawn, you're gonna get burned, or you're gonna eat these paint shells. Choose the way you want to go out. What are you feeling today?
Yeah.
Not to mention just the bulk of rifles that are pushed behind it, just spaced out perfectly for trades.
That was an insane combination, I'm not gonna lie. But this guys do it way better.
I feel like someone's leaking these strats to TSM. Like something's wrong here.
You never feel like someone's stranded.
Something's wrong. Our strats are being leaked.
Wow.
And when they get rolling, they're just gonna get that momentum, and that could be a very oppressive playstyle to play against and react to on the fly.
All right, so 3 rounds in a row for Disguised. TSM, 3 rounds of their own. Showstopper now out.
Oh my god, 5-man sandwich on poor Ziff. Well, we know they just gave up the site for free.
What? He just tanked it!
Yeah, Riot. Yeah, Riot. Nothing wrong with that, right, Riot? The explosion was literally at his feet. Literally at his fucking feet, and somehow he lived.
God, that was actually the craziest
It's
one
not
I've seen,
even
no
like,
joke.
oh,
It's
he missed
literally-
it, went behind
Yeah.
him, went to the side. We saw where it landed.
My God.
We need to call a technical timeout off that. Technical timeout. Right, you know you need to call a technical timeout for that one.
And Riku up top.
Here's Brimmo.
Major threat to worry about. Steel though has to do something. Orbital strike going to be called in. Bamond on the corner. Oh, just gets a small peek timing. Riku will drop once again. The defuse will be tight. I don't know if they've got it this time though.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, if only 7 didn't survive a giant fucking rocket to his fucking face.
Again, TSM are just keeping
Yeah,
up the same
that was
trend.
actually
They're
fucked.
picking a spot,
That
they're
POV.
aggressing it. They either get a man advantage out of it, or at least they're getting some type of intel and map control, and then they're just very confident in playing these retakes.
Yes, good timeout. Good timeout. Ref.
Where the aggression's coming from. They've changed it up a couple different times. They've pushed dish, they've pushed top B, they've pushed, you know, bottom B. Like they've done a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And Disguised, they're obviously pretty well known
Play
for some of
back.
their,
Play
like,
back.
set piece executes
They
on
have the
sites.
technology. They can replay rounds.
It's tough when you're kind of, you know, using this utility to get
There's
onto
no way
a
they play
site
that back. Production will get
that might
fired.
just be empty that TSM are playing retake on, and then you don't maybe
Show us a
have what's
replay.
left over to
If it was legit, show us a replay.
and you're just basically playing a guessing game. That's kind of how Fracture is in a lot of ways. Like, you got a 1 in 4 shot on choosing the right call on what you want to push, and if you choose it correctly, you gain a ton. If you miss out, then it just kind of comes down to your response on the retake.
That is exactly how Fracture plays. Especially with, again, like you mentioned, the tempo and timing that TSM are playing with, it forces that type of gameplay to happen. So, lots of things to discuss here for Disguise as far as, do you counter with aggression of your own, or do you try to maybe play a little bit more passive and receive some of this TSM aggression?
Yeah, I think the other tough part is when you're going through all these role swaps, and again, you're a little bit newer to having Riku on the team, being able to respond to that chaos rapidly enough to defend against it can be tough.
Yeah.
Apparently Steel was 6-1 when we mentioned him. What's his score now?
Again, this is the 3rd time in
I'm
a
gonna see after.
No one throws rock 3 times in a row.
Well, this time it's...
Nice.
Well, I was going to say Rock with a little bit of an adjustment here, because 7 was trying to play aggressive also through drop, but he gets caught
Great,
out
7
through
didn't even hit a
survivability
single
from
person.
Disguise staying alive through the fault line combination as well.
Yeah, TSM are kind of spread thin here. They're double pressing Zip at the bottom side. They get that frag, but it's the Breach kind of just solo on A side, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Kefeki stays alive, finds a kill while Flash
Running
is
gun.
there to follow up, but 1 for 1 is not bad news for TSM, especially considering, like you mentioned, how stretched out.
It's not bad news for DSG either. We take 1 for 1s.
And no ultimates available from either side. This will be done the hard way for TSM.
Yeah, Corey coming through main, the other 2 coming through spawn. Steel trying to play a bit of a bait and switch setup with his teammate who's kind of jiggle peeking from the double stack. Now they'll just stack up together and press forward.
Oh no.
Freebie for Steel though.
Now Gangsta's kind of on an island by himself. Fault line out. Nature
Oh,
gets
come
around it,
on.
finds the kill. Down to Riku.
Give me X-ray, bro. I want to see.
Player in front,
Nice.
and then 2 from his left.
Nice. No!
Almost for the 1v3 in the ace.
Bro, that could have been contract.
Survives.
Could have been a
We're gonna
contract.
have to put a question mark on this to fuse plenty of time.
We've lost
that might have been the
so
safest one
many
yet,
close
2.32
rounds.
seconds, so
Oh my god, bro. Please, man. Please.
TSM is really priding
I think
themselves
they
on
just
these
know
rounds
we always like to
is
push out.
They are always getting something out of their push. It's either putting them at man advantage or it's keeping them equal and giving them vital intelligence on where they need to be retaking very quickly. And their retakes are very strong. And I do almost wonder if there was a bit of a miscomm there between Gangsta and Steel when he pressed a lobby like that. He kind of just gave a 1v1 away.
Yeah, a little bit, right? It's just he was just a little bit too far behind.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, you know, Gangsta misses the fault line timing, which is a little unfortunate, and then he just gets swept. So it seemed like there was something a little bit off there.
That or the
Oh
off
my
angle was just a bit too strong to deal with it. Come on, aggressive. Nature gonna sit in the aftershock just to get 1. So he trades out his own life. The numbers stay with TSM, but there will be a plant here for
We have Cypher ult.
There's no way we lose to 4 dish, right?
can get to a body.
They're all funneled in like little rat eating cheese. Sorry, cheese eating rats.
And they have the pop flash set up here for Zip to jump up. All that does is kind of slow things down, though. They didn't get the frag they needed.
Oh, but look at the follow-up, though. Nice fragment.
Oh, what a nade, bro. Dribbled in.
Continues to be disguised.
You guys are taking too
It
long.
will show up and get him around, though. TSM
Oh.
has to go quickly.
You guys are taking too long.
Clear the first
One way.
down, gets the opening first blood of this engagement.
You guys are taking too long.
Nice.
Fuck yes. There we go. There we go. We can't beat them. These kids ain't shit.
Yeah, really well
Let's
handled in
go.
that situation. They did such a great job of setting up inside defensive spawns so they weren't bottlenecked to the site.
3 ults?
We
Breach
can't
and
do
Brimall?
this. We can't do this. This is a huge, most winnable game I've ever seen.
You know, whether it was the paint shells, whether it was the flashing, you know, the fragment comes out with the knife, then they're able to start just playing these little crossfires from spawn and A main, and so a great adjustment from Disguise to put it around on the board after a 5-round drought. But now we're back to full versus full. Both teams have Rolling Thunder available, but DSG has the overall ult advantage.
Oh my god. Sometimes 2 health is all you need.
The defensive Rolling Thunder. On top of that, though, it's immediate counter with the orbital strike to support, but Corey stays alive through that.
Okay, now we nade him
Lots of
out.
pressure towards his direction at Arcade, but he holds the position, and now Disguise have a new threat to worry about.
And Clear so low on health.
That's right, he had 2 health. He was like dead already. Okay, that guy had more health. That guy had a lot more health as well, though.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, stays alive for Rolling Thunder and orbital strike, and the kitchen sink, as you would have said last week from Disguise. So now
You remind me, Fracture attack or defense side?
and in round 11,
It's very, very defense sided.
how much do you really want to go for this with the economy and the situation that it is, but they try to commit, and Ziff will only find 1 of the 5, TSM to 7.
If we can get 7-5, I'd be so happy, Papa.
7-5? Give us pistol? Bro, we just needed, like, we start off so well, and then... Actually, did the game start off well? I mean, Steel was owning in the start. They got the eco round after pistol.
And for a team like Disguise, they're at the bottom end of the pool right now. They're ranked 8th. They only have 7 points. It means the world to them to get some points out of this event, whereas TSM already ranked within the top 4. So just wanted to add a little bit of context to how important this map really is for Disguise to grab and try to keep this series rolling.
It's a really good point. So now it's 2 rifles, 3 sheriffs. Clear is 1 off from a showstopper. You know his eyes continue to go right down towards that orb, saying, I need this. And it looks like he will be giving it for free.
The most passive setup we've seen from TSM so far this
The
half.
fuck is this?
Just really relying on this utility on B.
One satchel, dude. One satchel there.
Guard the entrance here.
Showstopper out.
What the?
Right on into the mix, and it's well executed, but Kentucky
That's kinda
actually
sick.
denies the ability for the weapon to get collected. Seven's going to swap between.
This guy has a judge and a phantom in tower. He's baiting with his phantom. That's something you would do. He's shooting his phantom and then he fucking busted out his judge.
He's a genius.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Judge just holds down the trigger, chunks away 1 on the steal, and 7 again just toggling between that judge and his phantom. Keeps B tower in TSM's position.
That is so cringe, but so smart.
Yeah, he's definitely issued his sentencing from the pulpit. Putting down so many. As if now in a tough 1v3. They know exactly where he is.
Well, he gets the first nicely. And Pecky deep. Oh, and Ziff has got information. There's another player on top, but yeah, Govan gets out from behind the cover, stacks up with his teammate, and TSM take the half 8-4. Getting a little tense now, especially if DSG don't
Or
take this
pistol caught.
Again, this is the 3rd game in a row that
Pistol
TSM started
Pete, they
on
call
defense
me.
on this map and have gotten 8 rounds.
They need to win fucking pistol. Let's do it. I hope they have a cool strat here. I want to see like 3 aggro somewhere or something. Not a default. Not a default. That's all I ask for.
Pistol Pete.
That was the round, dude. If Rico wins that round, the 1v3.
Yeah.
6-6 half.
They were going to rein things back in, but that play from Corey was such a big statement.
Also kind of unlucky that he even got that kill tower.
So many rounds in this series, Disguised have been so close to pulling off. In that half in particular, it was a difference of a collective, what, 2.6 seconds between them and 2 other rounds?
That's very true. Yeah,
So-
there's definitely some close ones.
That's the difference between a 6-6 and an 8-4.
Shoe on the other foot. TSM looking to get proactive defensively. They do grab the orb here inside A lobby, and they're going to keep pushing. They're looking to set up the flank here. DSG are feeling that pressure, looking to
Triple
pinch
flank?
B, which is the more vulnerable target right
Fuck
now.
with it.
So they have
Let's get a kill on Trip.
Yeah.
This flank is pretty fast. Trade this shit. Trade this shit. Trade this shit. Nice. Trade. 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 Flash. Flash. Oh my god, the flash was so wide, bro. What the fuck? Bro, the flash went too far.
So now it's just down to Gangsta.
No way. They could have turned that shit 3 times, bro.
Take care of Guamon, and TSM take a huge pistol. Now up 9-4, forcing Disguise to put something together here in the second again.
Man, you were kind of like in disguised chances there for a moment.
Sure
when
was.
They survived that first flash on the bottom side of B, plus they had the flank off. I mean, it was looking pretty good. Initial interaction seemed to be trending their direction, but TSM were so quick to respond back. I mean, Corey's having a hell of a game right now, 18 and 8. Obviously, Campecki and Gamon doing some heavy lifting as well. Again, Riku's had a heck of a time, but outside of that, no one else really jumped off the page.
Man, a lot of thoughts and reactions about what this Disguise team has been through, what they're going through right now. But it all lests to what we have right here. 2 Sheriffs, 3 Classics, and Disguise continue to be great.
Don't give up. Don't give up yet.
Eco disadvantage.
Get 3 kills on this eco.
TSM are, I think they've learned their lesson. They're paying
Then
some
we're gonna
respect.
win
They're
out
taking
gun
these guys,
round.
making sure they're clear and everything.
Yeah, big push through Dish from Disguise.
Dish is
Rico
clear.
strong, they will destroy the camera, so obviously Seven's kind of awareness will prompt TSM to just go ahead and pull the trigger on the A side itself, knowing how many resources.
Oh my god, they're so far away. Come back.
So a good response again from TSM. They're really going on with the punches, like kind of understanding, okay, you push us here, we're going to push there.
Line gets off. Disguise will have the numbers here for a while. The 7 is still lurking all the way at B. He will be able to get through the defensive spawn, and it doesn't look like anyone from Disguise is going to expect this.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
DSG can get on with
Here we go.
some force. Maybe there's a chance
Big damage. Big damage. Trade.
Reveals himself. Lots of damage taken, and TSM are just leading up with these SMGs, just forcing
We got-
Disguised into that.
We got 4 armors, dude.
And Steel's the last one left. He's gonna try to come
That's
through.
4 armors right there. Fucking W eco.
Navigate a few of the cyber cages, but
Minus 4K.
around relatively cleanly.
And a kill. Even more.
Much near Madden Series point for TSM. And there's not really too many buying opportunities for DSG left. I mean, they've got a full buy coming up this next round, and then after that, they take the loss. You're in a very tough spot. You're looking to maybe even just more spot to survive for the rest of the series. You can start stringing some rounds together in a row. This is a bonus though for TSM. That's a great opportunity for DSG to get back on the board and start trying to reel this thing back in.
They're coming into the 4-man A hit. This is perfect. Nice shot, Riku.
Elimination on the front side of the play. Knife to follow. Fault line being held if needed, but TSM will respect it, back away, and try to play this 4v5 the rest of the way out.
Yeah, smoke kind of turns them from pressing even further on that drop position. Really great opening from Riku, and very good job in the lane. You're going to see TSM what they want to start gathering up here, but this could get very awkward with this ambush. Timing's going to be everything on this.
The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls.
Really here, really oh my gosh.
It still can happen though.
Yeah,
the thing is, the
it's still good.
trapwire is
Yep.
here though.
Yep.
And it's you can't jump this. Well, yeah, you can.
Oh, this time the timing is clear. No, brother. Oh, the fault line paint shells combo also gonna miss a bit here. DSM now on site, trying to get
Nice.
themselves established. Steel able to follow up with this
Nice.
one. Zip will be right there to
Nice.
help the defense. Okay.
It's okay.
Got a little weird, but we're good.
You've been cleansed of your sins, clear. Oh boy, that was because it was so smart. It was so crafty. You just couldn't connect the bullets there, but they still wound up winning the round. So no harm, no foul. Get that 5th onto the full buy versus full buy though. Credits are fragile in these situations, and for DSG, it's even more stressful considering how far behind they are. But now this is where they can maybe start trying to settle into the half. Now that they have their economy in order, they're starting to near some alts. Showstopper is already available for Corey as an opening tool.
Oh, it's just one of those games again where you just feel Disguise is going to give us a thrill. The Corey Showstopper could be a huge pivot factor in this round in particular, as there's going to be a defense double stacked largely over towards ropes. And you've got the defense of clear on drop, a bit isolated away from this. So, again, the ability for Disguise to contest is going to be pretty limited off of the setup.
They're just going to dry peek all their way in and eventually satchel to the sights. Showstopper as a part of it. Big win though for clear at the bottom side to help give more positioning for this retake for DSG.
Oh, but Disguised, you would think they really needed to at least try to put a little bit of threat over towards Halls, trying to keep TSM on site a little bit longer, but 3 members from TSM back out of here. Lots of utility starting to connect. Riku in trouble off the reload. Gamon looking for timing. He gets one, but Flash
Big if true. Big if true. Keep not believing, bro. Keep not believing.
Clearance is good for round number 6 to come through.
That was such a big win for Clear at Dish. It just gave them another foothold to have to launch their retake back onto the A site. TSM basically get funneled all of their players back into A main, where they just get eaten up by utility from Disguised, and Gangsta coming from up top grabs his man, and just really well played round from Disguised. Now they have Riku with the orbital strike. They're still on their full buy. TSM still able to scrap together something here, but it's less than ideal. Stinger only for Corey. Sheriff for 7. They do have the orbital strike in their own right, though. So they still do pose a little bit of a threat here.
Yeah, for sure. If you're Disguised, there's no reason to hold off on potentially using round-changing ultimates here. Orbital strike already out immediately. TSM looking for ground quickly, and they will get it.
They found my wire.
Disguised looking to re-wrap back in from the defensive spawn. You've got Ziff still holding a corner here at Canteen, but is blocked off by the Sky Smoke, and with that nature, we'll get a chance to try to plant. The orbital strike is in a really good position, and that actually finds a little bit of a juggle with the spike. Allows maybe a chance for Corey to get a quick plant, but now the Aftershock will push him out, and Disguised definitely hold the top card currently as Ziff takes down Corey, and the spike continues to be.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't change a thing, Toast. Don't move. Do not move. You were the problem all along, bro. Don't say anything.
This round so well from start to finish. I mean, just Steel outmaneuvering the orbital strike and staying alive and getting back into spawn. Then they use their own combination of utility between their own orbital strike as well as the utility of Gangsta to just never let TSM settle into sight for a spike plant. And then as the smoke starts to fade and as DSG are able to start getting vision, they're able to just start clearing house. And now they are going to find themselves with the sheets flawless.
Wow.
Brilliantly played round. Obviously the flank was kind of the final exclamation point at the end of that statement, but man alive. Like, a round they needed, you know, obviously really badly to try to get back into the series, and they come through.
Yeah. And just the ability for DSG to stay patient, considering how heavy-handed that hit initially was for TSM, to kind of know how they're going to contest that spike plant was key. Only giving away one ultimate. Now you still have the Nurdle Theft and a Showstopper here. And you start to think that Disguised, you win this round, you're looking pretty solid to possibly string the handful together, as Clear will go quickly with the Showstopper. Kind of bumps his head, though. Doesn't quite get the gains of ground that he was looking for. And that will be a blind Showstopper, not really gaining much besides Steel's ability to earn himself an ult command.
It does open up map control, though, and it sets up the very quick flank for this retake, so he still does gain ground with it at the very least, so he doesn't get the frag that he was perhaps looking for. TSM going to go ahead and get the spike plant onto A, again with that fast-paced attack that they're so well known for, and so we're set up with another situation that we find ourselves often, a quick retake.
Nice.
Off the opener, Ziff follows up. Trade
Nice.
Disguised will drop the last one. Standing away 7, who can only find
not on the fucking inch, Toast.
Coming down halls, and Disguised have now quickly gotten themselves back in this map with a couple of rounds rapidly in a row.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job in their own right, being aggressive on this defensive side. Particularly their bottom B pushes have been just as successful as TSM's were in the last half. Not only that, but they're having some pretty stress-free retakes. Like, these rounds haven't even really been close. Like, the Skies are sweeping them as they come through on these trades. These last 4 rounds have been all TSM all day. And so now the timeout comes in from TSM, or excuse me, all the Skies all day, rather. As TSM do definitely have some thinking to do here, because they are starting to get in a spot where they're taking sites very easily, but it's kind of all according to plan for Disguise because of how they're setting up their retakes. So it's about trying to figure out how to play out some of these late round scenarios a little bit better is what TSM are probably thinking here.
Yeah, I maybe trying to give Corey a little bit of help could be part of the conversation here too, because it seems like he's again kind of reaping up the first engagements, but the follow-up isn't quite
Come on, baby.
there.
Come on, baby.
Maybe something to be said about trying to get the post plan a bit more secured, because honestly speaking, Disguise, like you just mentioned, like their ability to capitalize off of these quick TSM hits with some aggression of their own in these retakes has been uber successful. And maybe some of that is marked by the number of total assists that are tallied up by Disguise so far. I mean, you've got 13, 12, or probably 10, 11 and, from Steel and Gangsta combined. I was reading the death column, my bad. That would have been a stupid number for assists.
Here we go. TSM, so they would have put together a pretty good buy here. They have Neural Death available. Both teams do in that regard. Op is out on Steel defensively, interestingly enough.
Steel's opping.
The opping
I like
KO
it.
is not one you see often.
Boom. Fucking beautiful.
It packs a punch.
Boom. Fucking beautiful. Where's the Steel haters at? Great fucking blast.
Pressure on through Arcade, but the Aftershock will push them up in towards B Tower where Boombot is waiting for him. So DSG have a really good handle on the situation. Just comes down to finishing it off.
Yes! Ace! Ace it! Okay. Nice! Holy fuck.
Oh boy.
Let's
And
go.
You know what? Steel has a little bit of a background on defensively opping with agents that don't normally op. We've seen him do it with Sentinels in the past, particularly on Icebox with Killjoy. So he's not foreign to it, but it's still not something you really expect. It still is a bit of a curveball if you're TSM, and he totally caught them off guard with it there, and he had it pay off in dividends. What a round from the in-game leader.
Wow.
And now things look tough for TSM.
Oh, yeah.
This is a very calculated half buy, though. They can still full buy next round.
And it does also still provide a lot of potential punish if you do land things like a good Rolling Thunder.
Big stun.
Been red, yeah. Absolutely perfect isolation from Disguise. TSM looking to try to
Yeah, come up Dish. Come up Dish. Come in here.
Making their way on towards A for a plant, and Corey will get the.
We got Breach Hole. What's up, motherfuckers? We got Breach Hole!
Gangsta feeling the pressure. The
Oh
Rolling Thunder's out. The help from Riku is solid, who's still flashed up, but as soon as he shakes off the effects, he walks away with 3 kills. Leaving Nature.
It was you all along, bro. Not a word, Toast. It was you all along, dude. People thought I was the jinx. Look at us.
A tie game on Fracture.
Dude, Gangster absolutely ruined TSM with that Rolling Thunder. I mean, just not a chance that they were going to make anything
He's
happen.
teabagging the bomb, bro.
Off. And now all of a sudden we got
We're
a
so
tie
happy.
game here on Fracture. This guy's looking to steal TSM's pick after having their own pick taken in the first. And after that timeout, TSM hasn't really changed up too much here. The one thing going for them is that they did not spend any ults on that half buy, so they still have that coming into this next round.
Yeah.
This goes here.
Steel just has the null command. He's still got that defensive operator as well. It's like he wants to take it the opposite side of you this time.
I was just gonna say, with TSM already calling their timeout, they have to make these calls on what they want to do, pending the threat still exists, on the fly, which can be difficult for sure.
Up 7 spots. This push gonna get inside the cage. And
Oh my god, what a shot!
No, it doesn't.
That was. I don't know if you might as well stand your ground in that situation. I think.
Yeah, let's go 1 for 1 at worst. So Nature will try to plant once again, but Disguised hold a lot of the cards here. Not just with numbers, but the post plant for TSM made more vulnerable without a Cypher in the picture. Spycam is just...
Hi there.
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
Breach Hole.
Paint Shells, beautiful combination.
Big nade.
Clear will get the kill with that combo.
And they use Breach Hole.
And the fault line, or Rolling Thunder, pardon me, really doesn't do too much in this instance. So Gangsta will try to start off for the defuse. Already halfway done.
Oh, he's sticking it! He's sticking it!
Utility can push him off, and
Nice!
Steel will hold.
God, what the fuck?
Disguised. The sheet's flawless. Up to 11.
Let's
and
go,
in the
baby.
lead.
Bro, they are looking like a fine-tuned machine right now on this defensive side. They are not letting TSM have anything here. I mean, just whether it's the aggression, whether it's Steel opping, whether it's just their retaking abilities together and how they're comboing their utility. And again, now they just feel like they had that swagger about them too, man. Like, they just are overflowing with confidence. And they are just bullying TSM right now.
Yep. And now you're in a must-win round all of a sudden if you're TSM. Economy is
Absolutely.
not there at all.
No, sir.
How quickly Disguise can make these maps come back. We saw it a bunch in week 5. We're seated again here. Spy cam for Ziff. Gonna see the boom bot. No follow-up yet, but it does get Steel into a
Nice
better
shot,
position.
bro.
And,
Fucking love this guy.
just gets a nice peek onto nature. First blood once again tallied up, and TSM are stuck in the
Play
same
retake.
position,
Use the brim ult.
having to
Use the brim
force their
ult.
way on for a plant. They're being revealed.
Save it for later.
Fragments now coming in. Clear's taking away space over through tree, and TSM just have to somehow hold. They have an orbital strike and a showstopper, the latter of which is being called in here. Zip finding some damage into him, but still comes away with the kill. Plus
We still have brim ult.
How has Zip done this? Just down to
We can brim ult him. We can brim ult him.
1v2.
Do we waste it? No, we're just waiting. Save the ult. Save the ult.
Incendiary stole at the ready. If you can
Oh.
find a way to utilize it, gets information on the last 2 remaining members.
Fuck!
First one comes through, and then bang! Guimon gets 4 to take us to 11 with the eBay clutch.
Oh my goodness, what an individual play for Guimon, because it didn't look like things were going TSM's way. They didn't seem like they were getting a whole lot of value out of those ults. It seemed like DSG were able to kind of bob and weave around them and keep themselves very much in the hunt of another round and a map point at that. But Guimon holds firm on the site for a huge clutch. And now all of a sudden we're back 11-11. They avoid the bankruptcy issues they were about to face. They keep the full buy coming into this round. But that is just one of many. Yeah, that's still gone Disguise's way. And oh, a big miss from Clear, giving a little bit of space now to TSM.
Boombot comes out. Blast also going to try to clear a little bit of space in front towards the immediate drop portion of the named area. Disguised still in a pretty solid spot defensively, all things considering. I mean, they're getting a lot of information here with Zip spy cam still up.
Yeah, we see a commitment now for an A split from TSM. Clear could be the foil. No, close, but 7 finds it. Zip though goes undetected in the side itself, gets 2, gets off the neural theft.
And all of a sudden, it's just down to can you get the response in through mid, but Command actually takes down 2, leaving Zip once again by himself, and this time he will not be able to hold strongly. Just down to Steel for a 1v2. Kenpecky with the plant. Command just kind of holding some sort of a line of scrimmage forward over towards ropes, as Steel has to really respect that the offensive Brimstone could be anywhere in his spawn. But does he maybe catch a piece of timing here if he comes around this corner? Kenpecky is not fully watching this. He's responsible for 2 things at once. Steel looking to clear, but the timing is not there. And TSM are at 12-11.
You gotta be kidding me. Right when DSG are about to cross the finish line, all of a sudden, in your rear view mirror, you see TSM kind of just sprinting back towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know exactly what meme format I'm talking about. That's TSM right now, buddy. They're looking at you.
Wow.
Oh, you thought this was over. It's not. And now Disguise have to take the timeout. And now everything rides on this. It's either overtime or Disguise eliminated. No chance at any additional circuit points. Put themselves in a precarious position for our second split. Meanwhile, TSM could fight to live on through this lower bracket.
Just like we saw in week 5, the margin between these 2 teams is paper thin. And
true,
there is a level of surprise that comes with that, considering that we're seeing a 3-way role swap here essentially for this guy.
Yeah, interesting how they bring it to this TSM. It's very much based on individual talent and just the fast-paced play style.
When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light,
pretty heavy, but it's all on the team play, orchestrating things, you know, comboing utilities, like they're more known as the brains of the operation, so to speak. But with that said, TSM, while their gameplay may seem a little bit more simple because of how paced they are, it's still well timed and well thought out. And their spacing is still really good.
Speaking of timing, how about this? Oh no, it's a catastrophe! Corey shuts down Clear before he can pull the trigger. And what was going to be the wild card in this round, the only ultimate was that defensive showstoppers now immediately neutralized. And Disguised are looking to get aggressive, seeing if they can trap TSM at the lower range. Corey's not done, he gets 3. 8 shells at the back, he's got to read out the steal. Kill number 4 is there, and now it's just up the gangsta or an ace. Corey provides the ace, and with that, eliminates Disguised in 2 maps.
Bro, it is actually insane to think how swiftly that second half turned around. It looked like Disguised were on the path of perseverance in a 3rd map. They were playing.
Well, Tarek, I had a great split one watching games with you.
Oh my god. I can't believe this, dude.
There was a lot of
Bro.
highs and a lot of lows.
There's no fuck. I should have brought you in, bro. I should have brought you in at the end. We
It's
needed you at the
okay.
end.
Honestly,
dude, I can't believe it.
we weren't even supposed to be here. I'm proud of what the team has achieved in split one. Going through open qualifiers. Obviously, we had higher hopes. But hey, we'll come back stronger. Thank you to all the fans. Hashtag DSG fighting.
I want to cry.
Hashtag DSG fighting. Split 2 starts on April 18th. We're going to go back to the lab. We're going to see what we can improve on. We'll be back stronger. I had a great year. And I'll always be thankful to even get here. And thank you to all the fans. I'm sorry we couldn't win today. But we'll be back stronger. Luckily, next week, the DSG team will be playing in open qualifiers April 4th with Kaide, Quarter J, Sidion, Truly Tenzin, and Tupperware. So don't forget to tune in then and show your support.
Yo, just cut back what I miss.
Oh.
Just some stuff here and there.
It was looking good. It was a great comeback. We tied up 11-11, and then I'll let you watch the VOD to see the rest, because I'd rather not talk about it again.
Yeah. I'll watch it. Sure. Shoot. Yeah, I'm excited for your Game Challengers team.
Thanks, Terry.
I think they're going to be cool and PogChamp.
Thanks, Lund. You always know when to look on the bright side.
I also think they're so gas for Game Challengers as a whole. I was reading through that whole Twitter thing, and the only thing I could think of is like, okay, if you're super good at Valorant and you're a girl, the dream is to have Toast's Game Challengers team, because every match that they play is going to have fucking insane viewership. So if you beat their ass, you're going to look amazing on a huge stage.
Facts.
Yeah.
But you'll probably win, so don't even.
Yeah.
You'll be. Actually, on hindsight, yeah, it's actually probably not even a good point, because nothing but W's all the way down, baby. Wait, what's it? Wait, it's not called Game Challengers?
Game Changers.
Game Changers. Bro, they got a lot of words, all right?
I guess I'll see you guys in 3 weeks then.
Wait, what do you mean? I thought it was 1 week. Are you not co-streaming Game Changers?
Oh, I meant for the Challengers League.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, but sorry, yeah, not 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks. Hopefully we're in the same group.
For split 2?
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Yeah.
That would
or
be...
playoffs. Or playoffs. Either or.
I would rather play him in split. I don't want to play in playoffs.
Well, the thing is that if you play in split 2, there might be a chance that one of you win over each other and then knock each other off of playoffs.
No.
No?
Nah, we'll both be in. Not worried about that. What I am worried about is if we play in playoffs, then we guaranteed kick one of each other out.
True. Truing.
Huh?
All right, Toast.
Wait, also the team they still get prize pool from the event. Another positive there.
How much?
Oh yeah, how much bands?
$1,000.
Sheesh.
So money's money.
Hey, the way we do it at MXM, owner takes all that, baby. So I don't know if you're doing that shit at DSG, but That's in the pocket where I'm from, baby. Minus 499K, yes sir.
Plus 1K,
Yes,
let's go.
sir. Come on. Come on. They said esports couldn't be profitable. Count the
on.
checks, bitches.
Yeah. Oh. I'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
All right.
Goodbye, my friends.
GG's toast.
See you, bud.
See you, man.
I'm gonna raid Miss Sidion. She is practicing for the DSG GC event. You know, I'm still very proud of the guys for making it to playoffs. I know the result this last one has been disappointing, but remember, making playoffs is already, in my eye, a big achievement. And like, yeah, maybe compared to like all the big names, it might not be good enough, but it was good enough for me. Alright guys, please enjoy watching the DSG Game Changers team. Maybe they could get a win. Maybe they'll get a win.